16 losses, 1 tie. Joining me now is Darrell Asbury, former Jackson State quarterback and assistant coach. And coach, a beautiful, beautiful Saturday afternoon. It is nice. The temperature right now, 68 degrees. It is crisp, and it is a beautiful day for a football game.
It is, Coach, a very beautiful day for a football game. As we see the team warming up, I mean, it's just an exciting homecoming today.
All right, Jackson State comes into this game, coach, loses of 2 games in a row. JSU 0-0 in conference play. They're the only team that has not played a conference game this year. Last week's game against Grambling did not count, so Jackson State 0-0 coming into this game. Alabama State 1-1. They lost last week against Alcorn. Can Jackson State rebound from that loss against Grambling in that 2-game losing streak and beat Alabama State today?
Yes, Coach, I'm hoping that Jackson State can bounce back and get this homecoming. I mean, the stage will be set for homecoming. And believe it or not, it's a must-win for the Tigers today.
All right, Coach. Well, Jackson State, again, in some very fancy jerseys. We're going to tell you about that in just a moment. But JSU coming into this game, they lead in time of possession this season. They're the top team in the conference, time of possession with 30 minutes, holding the ball 30 minutes per game. Alabama State near the bottom, having held the ball for just 28 minutes now. Does that make a difference coming into this game?
It makes a difference, Coach, only if you're scoring the football. So it means that we really need to punch the ball in because Alabama State has, they are scoring points. Their special teams are not bad. So we really need to score the football every opportunity that we get.
All right, later in the pregame show, we're going to go down on the field and hear from our third member of the broadcast team, Jamie Horton. But let's give you the starting lineup now for the Jackson State offense. Up front for Jackson State at left tackle, you have Jalen Jones. He's a 6'3", 300-pound sophomore out of Memphis, Tennessee. He wears, number 65. That's that pizza, Coach. That's that Pizza Hut pizza. I want to thank Pizza Hut this afternoon. Ooh, it was good, too, Coach.
Sandman coming.
It got me. Let me do a squeak here.
Yeah, Sandman coming.
That pizza got me. But anyway, what I leave off at left tackle. Yes, well, at left guard, you have Amari Ketchens. He's a 6'3", 290-pound junior out of Jackson, Mississippi. Amari wears number 60 for JSU. The right guard is Kenneth Mouton. He's a big old boy, 6'5", 350 pounds from Lafayette, Louisiana, where he wears number 75. He's a junior for Jackson State. The right tackle, Cedric Dunbar, a 6'4", 320-pound sophomore out of Natchez, Mississippi, wears number 51. The center for JSU is Melvin Hollis, a 6'2", 315-pound senior out of Jackson. Melvin wears number 77. The receivers for JSU, D.D. Bowie, a 6'1", 180-pound sophomore out of Morton, Mississippi, wearing number 5. Warren Newman, a 5'8", 170-pound junior out of New Orleans, Louisiana. He wears number 6 for JSU. And rounding out their receiving core for the Tigers, you have Terrell Kennedy. He's a 6'1", 180-pound sophomore from Mobile, Alabama, wearing number 1. Kenan Young, a 6'1", 210-pound junior from Belleville, Illinois, wearing number 81. Your tight end for Jackson State is Kobe Gates, a 6'3", 240-pound senior from Walnut Grove, Mississippi, wearing number 9 for the Tigers. In the backfield for JSU, Jordan Johnson, a 5'11", 205-pound senior out of Terry, Mississippi. Jordan is number 7 in the SWAC in rushing, averaging 68 points a game, and he'll be splitting time with Tyson Alexander, a 5'11", 190-pound freshman from DeSoto, Texas. Tyson wears number 38, and Tyson is ranked 20th in the SWAC in rushing, averaging 36 points a game. By the way, Jordan wears number 17. And the quarterback for Jackson State is Derek Ponder, a 6'3", 215-pound junior from Bells, Texas. Derek wears number 12 for JSU. Derek is number 8 in the conference in passing, averaging 158 yards per game, and he has thrown for 7 touchdowns this season. And, Coach, when you look at that offense, it's a very explosive offense, can put points on the board, but they've been struggling the last few games.
Yes, Coach, they are very explosive just with the talent alone. Warren Newman, we talked about Kennedy, Rameek Wallace, and D.D. Bowie. You know, you have the receivers, like Unc used to say, the thoroughbreds. You have them back there. You just got to find ways to get them the ball and continue to run the football. Jalen Jones has done a great job of running the football. So you just need to continue to run the football and make sure that we can get it in the hands of your playmakers.
All right, Coach, now let's look at the Jackson State defense that has struggled these last few games. The defensive end for JSU, C.J. Anderson, we heard him earlier in the pregame show. CJ is 6'3", 290-pound sophomore from Hattiesburg, Mississippi. He wears number 98 for Jackson State. The other defensive end is Khalil Johnson, a 6'5", 270-pound senior from Jackson, Mississippi. Khalil wears number 13. The nose tackle is Vincent McIntosh, a 6'2", 300-pound junior from Tupelo, Mississippi, wearing number 44. Some of these players may be injured, but we're going to go with the roster that we've been given. It hadn't been changed, so, and we don't have any new information, so we're going to go with what we have. Qadarian Barnett is the outside linebacker. He's a 5'11", 220-pound senior from Macon, Mississippi, wearing number 26. The inside linebacker is Keontae Hampton. We talked about him in the pregame. He's a 6'2", 225-pound sophomore from West Point, Mississippi. Keontae wears number 40. He leads the league in tackles coming into this game. The other outside linebacker, Ja'Kaser Glass, a 6', 215-pound junior from Greenwood, Mississippi, wearing number 59. The cornerbacks for Jackson State at left corner is C.J. Holmes. He's back after the early season injury. He's a 6', 180-pound junior from New Orleans. C.J. wears number 3. By the way, he's a mass communications major. All right, the free safety for Jackson State is Demetric Vance, a 6'2", 195-pound sophomore from Detroit, wearing number 10 for JSU. Strong safety, Tyler Rogers. He's a good one. Tyler is a 5'10", 205-pound senior from Starkville, Mississippi, wearing number 11. The nickelback is Markel Gladney, a 5'10", 185-pound junior from Jackson, wearing number 5. And rounding out the defense is Ryan Thayard, a 6'2", 195-pound senior out of New Orleans, Louisiana. And Ryan Thayard wears number 28 for Jackson State. JSU is coached by John Hendrick in his first full season as JSU head football coach. His offensive coordinator is Ron Dickerson Jr., the defensive coordinator Lionel Stokes. Quarterbacks coach is T.C. Taylor. Wide receivers coach is Brady Ackerman. The running backs coach is Sleepy Robinson. Otis Ridley is over the offensive line. Dorsett Davis, the defensive line coach. Dwayne Curry is your linebackers coach. And Charles Mitchell is over your safeties. And coach, when you look at the defense, as you heard the lineup, a lot of talent on this defense. They just been not been able to get it done lately.
Yeah, it is a lot of talent, Coach. And if you look at Keontae Hampton, 11.5 tackles last week, and Quindarius Burnett, I mean, those two guys are playing great football, but here's where we fall off at, Coach, where we need to really pick it up is up front. When you have your linebackers and your secondary making all the plays, that's giving up a lot of yards up front. So I expect our Jackson State defensive line to really pick it up this week and make a statement against Alabama State.
All right, there's some activity on the field before the game is kicking off. And we're going to take a break and come back with our Blue Cross Blue Shield pregame show as our countdown to kickoff continues. Jackson State Homecoming 2019. We're back after this. back at Mississippi Veterans Memorial Stadium. We are moments away from kickoff of today's 2019 Jackson State homecoming. The Tigers against Alabama State. Mostly cloudy skies today, highs around 68 degrees. Clear skies tonight. Tonight's low around 51 degrees. Now the wind today blowing out of the northeast at 8 miles an hour. That weather update is brought to you by Porter's Insurance. Jackson State will come out in their gray jerseys, blue and white sleeves, blue numbers trimmed in white, gray pants with a navy blue and sky blue stripe, along with the blue helmets and the JSU logo. You like this look, Coach?
I do, Coach. I mean, it's a long way from where we used to wear. We coaching and playing. We were still in the Sandy-Belt pants.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a great look, though. Great look.
It seems like every week, JSU, with new uniforms there, Coach.
Yeah, and that's something different, Coach. And I think every school in the conference should start doing that, just to keep up with everybody else. You know, with the change of the times, you have to change.
Yeah. Nice group of fans here as they continue to make their way to Mississippi Veterans Memorial Stadium for this homecoming crowd. And Jackson State looking to end that two-game losing streak. Alabama State, by the way, will be wearing their white jerseys with the black numbers trimmed in gold, solid black pants, the gold helmets with the ASU letters in white on their helmets. Jackson State defeated Alabama State last year in Montgomery, Alabama, and looking to do the same thing today here in Jackson. JSU needs to win this game in the worst way, Coach. Would you consider this a must game?
I do, Coach. I mean, it'll keep you right there in the thick of things in the SWAC runnings on our side. So it is a must-win, Coach. And when you look at it, you know, if Jackson State does go on to win this game, that'll bump them up right behind Alcorn at 1-0.
All right, Alcorn 3-0 in conference play. They're having their homecoming game today against Savannah State down on the reservation. Alabama A&M and Alabama State tied in the conference at 1-1. Jackson State has not played a conference game as of yet. They're 1-4 overall. And Mississippi Valley 0-1 in the SWAC, 1-4 overall. And Valley right now in a dogfight with Arkansas Pine Bluff. They trail 7-6 against 14-6 now. It's just soon as I say, well, you were the one, Valley.
Well, let's go to Coach. They're playing good football,
they
Coach.
Really are.
I mean, they are. Coach Dancy has them playing real good football. And if you don't come in ready to play Valley, they're going to get you.
All right, let's go down on the field now with the third member of our broadcast team, Jamie Horton. What's going on, Jamie?
Rob, is the excitement down here is great. Both players against each other. Football players are hyped. Coaches are ready. Just talked to A.D. Robinson. He said today we're going to get this game. We're going to win it for the alumni and for the fans.
All right. Jamie, any information on D.D. Bowie? We've been hearing talks that he may be with the team today. He may not. What are you hearing?
Well, I'm hearing that D.D. Bowie will be suspended for one game. He has been suspended for one game. He should return sometime next week against Mississippi Valley. That's what I'm hearing right now.
All right, so, Coach, how would that affect this team with this information that Jamie just told?
Well, Coach, I mean, he hasn't touched the football since Memphis, Coach, so it really shouldn't affect the team right now.
Ramik Wallace should step in his place. Do you like the way he's been playing?
I do, Coach. I do. I mean, those guys have great chemistry with Ponder, Ramik Wallace, and when you look at Warren Newman and Kennedy, all those guys have great chemistry. So if you can find 3 to 4 guys that can help move the football downfield, you're in pretty good shape.
All right, the field looks to be in great shape, despite all of the rain that we had on yesterday and the day before. The end zones remain painted in red with the white letters, Jackson State Tigers, in each of the end zones. On the field right now, there's an activity going on as this is homecoming. A lot of people coming back for homecoming. Now, the last time you played against Alabama State on homecoming, I think the final score was something like 100 to 90 or something like that, wasn't it, Coach? 110, 115?
That was my last year as offensive coordinator. We lost the game 61 to 58.
I remember that game,
yeah,
too.
I don't think we punted one time that game.
Wow.
It got to the point where I just started telling Coach Kelly, go ahead and let him score, Coach. Put us back on the field.
Goodness gracious. That was a wild game, 61-58. If you score 58 points, Coach, you're supposed to win the game.
You're supposed to, Coach. As a matter of fact, T.C. Taylor was was the receiver at that particular time.
All right. Well, there is activity on the field, and we will go down on the field for the prayer and the national anthem.
Alumni, our faculty and staff, administrators, and all Jackson State fans and friends. Bless the coaches and the players, even the bands, and all of those participating, the cheering squad, that this would be a blessed game, and we would give your name to praise. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is a slight change in the national anthem. Please welcome a powerful lead voice of the multi-platinum Grammy award-winning group Escape, with over 25 years in entertainment from Atlanta, Georgia. Please welcome to sing today's national anthem, our friend to the family, Tamika Scott.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare bursting in air through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
We are moments away from kickoff of today's homecoming for the Jackson State Tigers against Alabama State. We're back with more after this break on the Tiger Sports Network.
Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Mississippi partners with our communities to promote living healthy. With the compassion of the cross and the security of the shield, we're empowering you to take control of your personal wellness journey and to find the joy of being active at every age and helping you build proud, healthy communities with a heart of hospitality, because it's about you, your health, your life. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Mississippi. It's good to be blue.
Hi, this is Attorney Richard Schwartz. Me and my entire staff are dedicated to helping our Mississippi neighbors get the most money they deserve after a car, truck, or motorcycle wreck. You know the insurance company is not on your side. That's why it's important to get your attorney working for you right away. It's always free to talk to us, so the only thing you got to remember is one call, that's all. Call me, Richard Schwartz, at 601-988-8888. Or visit us online at onecall.ms.
All right, welcome back to Mississippi Veterans Memorial Stadium on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. We're moments away from kickoff. Jackson State and Alabama State. Darrell Asbury, Jamie Horton down on the field. And, Coach, you starting to get chills, right?
Yeah, I got a little fired up. I apologize.
Yeah, you're up there talking about trying to hit somebody. Don't hit this way, Coach. I know you might be having flashbacks. Don't hit this way.
Get a little fired up, Coach.
So, Coach, you know, I asked Coach Hendrick earlier in the week, I said, Coach, how do you keep your team from panicking? He said that he does not panic. He said, I do not panic. Therefore, that trickles down to the team. So, Coach, you play, Jackson State on this losing streak right now, losers of 2 in a row, and lost to Grambling in a bad way last week. How do you keep the team together? How do you keep from panicking on something like this?
Well, Coach, I think the biggest thing is that, like he did say, it trickles down from him, and you can't forget about the rest of the coaching staff. They need to make sure that they're all on his page in one accord, Coach. And then you have to rally, each group have to rally those guys together and come together and understand what's at stake right now. It's homecoming. People come back to see a great homecoming game and also a victory. Mm-hmm. And it is a must-win for us today.
All right, what are the keys to victory for you, Coach?
Coach, number one, we have to stop the run. If you can stop the run and those defensive linemen play well, offensive linemen protect Ponder, and give him an opportunity to make plays, win the kicking game, and score in the red zone. I think those are the keys to victory. Because we were fine last week with penalties. We only had maybe 1 or 2 penalties last week.
Absolutely. All right, your keys to victory brought to you by the Jackson Medgar Wiley Everest International Airport and Hawkins Field Airport. We again are moments away from kickoff. Jackson State against Alabama State. This is the first conference game of the year for JSU. So deep into the season. Have you ever witnessed a schedule like this, Coach?
No, I haven't, Coach. I mean, it's been a long road schedule. I think the team now is really settled back down to realize we're at home and understand what's at home when you're at state. You must protect your home turf.
And I will say these JSU fans are really, really loyal. A lot of chatter going on this week. A lot of people upset about JSU losing to Grambling, Kentucky State, and so forth. But they're here. They're here today to see this JSU football team break out of the slump, and get a victory.
Yeah, and Coach, one thing about our fans, like you said, we have loyal and true fans, Coach. Whether you're winning or losing, they're going to be there to support you. But it's a lot more better, great feeling when you are winning, Coach, to have them by your side.
All right, and I see where BYU is starting a black quarterback for the first time in school history. I mean, it had nothing to do with us, but I just thought that'd be a little history-making announcement there, Coach.
Yeah, that is history-making, Coach, BYU. That is history.
Wow, yeah. A lot of history, this week. Speaking of Alabama State, the city of Montgomery voting in their first black mayor ever. And so that is good. I hope that doesn't give Alabama State momentum today,
Well, I don't. I heard that. I listen to the Ricky Smiley show every morning on the way to work, and he's from Alabama, and I heard him talking about that. But that is a great accomplishment.
Absolutely. Fans still coming into Memorial Stadium. It's a beautiful stadium. Again, the end zone's painted red. The letters Jackson State on one end zone, the letters Tigers in the other end zone, as we are about set to get this one underway. Derek Ponder, again, should get the start for Jackson State today. He did not get the start last week against Grambling because of disciplinary issues. And Coach Hendrick, he said he don't care who it is. If you break a rule, if you don't follow the rule, he is going to suspend you.
Yeah, Coach, and every coach has their own different philosophy on discipline. Whatever his rules are, as commentators, we have to not respect that. But I do know right now we need to kind of, do the things that it takes to win this football game.
Absolutely. So we are moments away from kickoff. Let's go back down on the field now with our third member of the broadcast team, Jamie Horton. Jamie?
Rob, it's a lot of excitement going on down here. I just took a picture with Tamika Scott of Escape, and she's more prettier in person than she is on TV.
Is she prettier than Coach Asbury?
She's pretty. I try to keep away from Ed Bishop, but that didn't happen.
Okay, and the thing about it, what is he doing down there in the first place?
Well, he's somewhere down there, here somewhere. He escaped. Me or Chaser can't find him right now, so who knows? He'll pop up in a few minutes.
All right, Jamie. So as you're down there, I see JSU with its medical tent on the field. Do you still see the team excited? Are they down? Or what's their mood right now?
No, they seem to be excited, and they're excited about the new uniforms that they have on. They're saying they like the little change. Coach Hendricks trying to do everything he can to keep this team up, and along with the coaching staff. The atmosphere down here is actually nice. So they was talking about we need to win this homecoming game for the alumni and things of that nature.
And I know it's kind of cool down there, Jamie. Is it cool? Is it comfortable down there for you? He can hear us over the Sonic Boom Marching Band. But, Coach, when we look at some of the stats coming into this game, Jackson State with Jordan Johnson, the 7th leading rusher in the conference at 68 yards per game. Alabama State's leading rusher is ranked 14th in the conference, Duran Bell. Now, Jackson State comes into this game, offense ranked number 7. Alabama State's offense ranked dead last. Alabama State averages 18 points a game. JSU's offense averaging 24 points a game. Can JSU take advantage of that, Coach?
They should, Coach. They should be able to do that when you have Alabama State. You know, they're ranked dead last. That means production is bad. So, and when you look at our production, Coach, we always get out to a good start. I think we just need to finish. If we can finish, play four quarters together as a team, as an offense, defense, and special teams, I think we'll be okay.
Keontae Hampton leading the league in tackles. He has 53 total tackles coming into this ball game. Alabama State's leading tackler is 12th in the conference. He is Ershawn Davis. So what more can you say about Keontae Hampton?
Coach, I mean, that young man is unbelievable, Coach. I mean, he's on every play. He's playing through bruised ribs. He's playing through bruised shoulders. I mean, he just has the passion to play the game, Coach. And, I mean, he's living up to it. Defense, he gets my vote for Defensive Player of the Year.
All right, Coach, as we get set, the team captains about to make their way to the field. Again, JSU in the gray jerseys with the blue numbers trimmed in white, the blue and white sleeves on those jerseys, the gray pants with the navy blue and sky blue stripes on the pants, the blue helmets with the JSU logo with the white face masks, Alabama State in their white jerseys, black numbers trimmed in gold, and the solid black pants. So the team captains making their way to midfield as we get set for the coin toss. Anything you'd like to add before we get this one underway there, Coach?
Well, Coach, I'm excited about this homecoming. I'm just sitting here looking at the fans, and, you know, it's all the way around. Jackson State fans are in here. The tailgating is the parking lots are full. I just look forward for a great football game today.
Absolutely, Coach. Again, Jackson State trying to end a 2-game losing streak. Alabama State coming into this game having lost to Alcorn State a week ago in Montgomery, Alabama. Now, Alabama State's quarterback was injured, Kadarius Davis, who is one of the leaders in the conference. At the quarterback position, he's ranked 4th in the conference. Don't know if he's going to play tonight or not, but he suffered a concussion, was airlifted to a hospital, so he's listed on the roster here as a starter, but we're not sure. Didn't see him in warm-ups, so he may not play today.
Yeah, if he has that concussion, Coach, that concussion protocol will kick in. It'll probably hold him out maybe 2 weeks until they can clear him. So they are very serious about that concussion thing, Coach.
Ooh la la. All right. Fans coming up the steps. 2 right in front of the young man with the JSU cap.
Yeah, Coach, again, as we were speaking on that concussion protocol, Coach, you know, it's very important that we be mindful of the concussion protocol.
Absolutely.
Concussion.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, no. All right, let's go down on the field now for the coin toss as the team captains are making their way to midfield.
Is Mr. Eric Fields, the Vice President, Nissan Canton. Derek Pope, Engineering Director, Nissan Canton. JSU alum, Derek Pope, Engineering Director, Nissan Canton. JSU alum, Paul Harris, HR Director.
All right, good evening, guys.
Rodney Francis,
Welcome
Director of the
to 150 years of college football as we commemorate it. Okay, what we have here today for homecoming, we have special guests that are going to flip the coin. Miss Ariana, she's going to flip our coin today. You're going to be the visitors. Before she tosses it, we have 150 year, and then we have the logo. What is your choice?
Tails.
150 or the logo?
150.
Okay, he chooses 150. Okay, you will flip the coin for me. Okay, you ready? I flip. Okay, it is 150. Okay, you have won the toss. You will elect to defer, right?
Yes, sir, to the second half.
Okay. You want the football? Okay, you're going to take the football. Hey.
Tell you what, Alabama
Okay,
State.
now which way you want to kick it?
The man asked him
You want to
150.
kick it that way? All right,
He said
let's flip it
tail.
around,
Yeah,
guys.
but you didn't hear what the referee just told him. Hey, it's my show. He was trying to overtalk the official.
We may be in for a long game,
So
Coach.
he might be excited.
He just told the boy from Alabama State is 150. He said tails.
Tails.
All right, today's game is a presentation of Jackson State University. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or any use of today's game without the express written consent of Jackson State University is prohibited. Now let's pause 10 seconds now for your station identification. This is the Tiger Sports Network. Just about set for kickoff here today here at Mississippi Veterans Memorial Stadium. Jackson State football this season brought to you in part by Richard Schwartz and Associates, Blue Cross and Blue Shield, Entergy, Zaxby's, Hope Credit Union, C-Spire, Miskelly's Furniture, AARP of Mississippi, Porter's Insurance, Penn Street Investments, Team Logic IT, Watkins Auto Sales, McCullum Physical Therapy, Bolden Body Shop, Pizza Hut, Tsunami Tracking, Tony's Fish House, Jackson Medgar Wiley Evers International Airport and Watkins Field Airport, Chambers Premier Insurance Services, and Griffith Financial Services. And we thank all of our sponsors for Jackson State football. All right, we're getting set to get this one underway. Jackson State will receive the ball first as Alabama State deferred to the second half. Alabama State, one of the best kicking team in the conference, as Hunter Hanson will kick it away. He's a junior from Montgomery, Alabama. Back deep for JSU is Jordan Johnson and Tyson Alexander, two of the Tigers' top running backs, back to field this punt. I'm sorry, this is a kickoff.
Great combination back there.
Absolutely, Coach. Hanson set to kick this one off, and we are underway. It's going to be a short kick fielded by Jordan at the 10. He angles to the left. He's at the 15. Follows his blocking, and he is brought down at the 20-yard line. And that's where Jackson State will start to open this ball game. All right. In at quarterback for Jackson State to start the ball game is Derek Ponder. Ponder wears number 12 for JSU. As the Tigers will operate from left to right. Darrell Asbury and Jamie Horton providing the play-by-play story today here from Mississippi Veterans Memorial Stadium. Two receivers to the right for Jackson State, two to the left. Ponder back in the shotgun with Jordan Johnson standing to his left shoulder. Now he's in motion to the right. Ponder back to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass, and it is incomplete. Almost intercepted that quick, Coach.
Yeah, he was trying to get a middle screen going to Newman, and it just went in and out of the hands of Newman.
Jackson State going with the quick and the hurry-up offense here on 2nd down and 10. Ponder again in the shotgun. This time Johnson standing to his right shoulder. He'll hand it off to Johnson. Jordan trying to take it up the middle, and he is brought down after a gain of a yard on the play.
Yeah, it's trying to run that inside zone and inside zone to the left right there of Alabama State's defense.
Alabama State ranked 5th in the conference in defense, and so far they're showing why, because they hold Jackson State's offense to only 2 yards on this opening drive. 3rd down and 8 now for Jackson State from its own 22-yard line, operating from left to right. 4 receivers in the game, 2 either side. Ponder back in the shotgun. Has time. Now he is going to be brought down at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, that pressure came from the short side of the field, Coach. They brought that nickel weak off that receiver. But big number 94, Christian Clark, he's 6'1", 373 pounds, Coach. They're trying to move him, but they have some difficulties right there.
This is going to give Alabama State the ball in really good field position as JSU will punt it away from its 1-yard line. Bama State back near midfield to await this punt. And there is the punt.
The game is going on, Coach.
Look at this right here. Can you believe this?
Walk on the field.
They are presenting a check while the game is going on. This is unbelievable.
Yeah,
They're presenting a check at the 10-yard line. Do they call a penalty on Jackson State because of this?
They did, Coach. They were on the 15-yard line. They backed them up to the 10.
They're still on the field with this check. This is unbelievable. What?
Another flag, Coach.
Okay, another false start penalty on Jackson. This is not starting well. They were presenting a check at the 10-yard line when JSU was about to punt the ball away. Who authorized that?
I have no idea. No, we didn't.
Well, Sam was telling me that he was like, look, I thought he was talking about the Tiger being deflated. The Tiger.
And now that they started from the 15 to the 10, now they're on the 5.
Okay, now Alabama State will get really, really good field position as Gleaton now will punt away in the end zone. He gets the punt off. It's a short kick. It's going to bounce at the 35 and take an Alabama State roll to the 31-yard line. A punt of 30 yards.
Wow. Great field position for Alabama State to get their first drive. It puts a lot of pressure on your defense that's already been struggling. Now you add more pressure to them. You give them the short field, and now we're presenting another check.
Let me check in with Jamie Horton and see what's going on down there.
Well, apparently they're not communicating with the referee crew because the referees didn't even know what was going on. It was confusion about when the check presentation was, and they didn't let the referees know, along with Richard talking, so it threw the players off. So there's a lot of confusion down the sideline right now.
Okay, they just went out there with another check presentation with Alabama State having the ball. So first down and 10, Alabama State from its own 31-yard line. And they just gained 3 yards on that play while JSU is on the other end presenting checks on the field. I've never seen that in all my life.
No, you can't do that. You're not supposed to do it. Let me say it like that.
All right, so Jet Evan is the quarterback for Alabama State, in for the injured Kadaris Davis. So second down and 7. Alabama still, nice play by the Tigers as they drop him right in his tracks. No gain on the play, may have lost a yard on that play, Coach.
Rashard Jenkins was the first one on the play right there, and that's how defense has to play. You know, you have to stop them before they get started. You know, when you're struggling, Coach, you have to get them before they get started, and that was a great defensive play.
Are they going to present another check while this play is going on?
I hope not, because we may get a flag next time around.
All right, third down and 7 for Alabama State from the Jackson State 28-yard line. Jet back in the shotgun. Fires, and the catch is made for Alabama State, and it is enough for a first down inside the 15 down to the Jackson State 14-yard line.
Just motion the running back out the backfield and through an 8-yard slant route. Alabama State is trying to do that hurry-up mode against Jackson State.
Alabama State at the JSU 14-yard line. Jet will hand it off. Not much there for the Hornets, maybe a yard on that pickup. Bringing up second down and 9 from the Jackson State 13.
Yeah, that was a big play. That was a big one. Trying to look at these numbers, Coach. They're mushing up Justin Reagan. That was a huge play by him.
In the backfield for Alabama State is Ezra Gray. Here on second and 7, they give it to Gray. Gray fights, finds a hole, and he takes it in for the touchdown. And just like that, Alabama State takes a 6-0 lead pending the outcome of the point after.
Now, Alabama State, all they did was ran a power play, pull the backside guard, the defensive end to that side. Once they recognize that the offensive tackle blocked down, he needs to squeeze that, Coach. And he didn't come down, and they just left a big gap right there. Again, Jackson State started off in the 4-2 defense. They got away from the 3-3. I thought that was a good move.
All right, Alabama State on to attempt the point after. There's a snap a little bit high. The kick is up, and it is good. 10:31 to go. Alabama State 7, Jackson State 0. We're back after this.
Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Mississippi partners with our communities to promote living healthy. With the compassion of the cross and the security of the shield, we're empowering you to take control of your personal wellness journey and to find the joy of being active at every age and helping you build proud, healthy communities with a heart of hospitality, because it's about you, your health, your life. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Mississippi. It's good to be blue.
Hi, this is Attorney Richard Schwartz. Me and my entire staff are dedicated to helping our Mississippi neighbors get the most money they deserve after a car, truck, or motorcycle wreck. You know the insurance company is not on your side. That's why it's important to get your attorney working for you right away. It's always free to talk to us, so the only thing you got to remember is one call, that's all. Call me, Richard Schwartz, at 601-988-8888. Or visit us online at onecall.ms.
10:31 to go here in the first quarter. Alabama State 7, Jackson State nothing. JSU found itself in a hole in the first possession, and the Hornets were able to take advantage of it. Here's the kickoff. Jordan Johnson muffs the football, and he finally falls on it at the 21-yard line. Taking a look now at your Energy SWAC scoreboard update. In other games across the SWAC, Arkansas Pine Bluff leading Mississippi Valley 14-6 with about a minute to go in the second quarter. And Alcorn leading Savannah State down in Lorman 7-0 with 12:57 to play in the first quarter. Here, Jackson State trailing Alabama State 7-0. Jackson State with the second possession of the ball game. Tigers will start from their own 20-yard line. 1st and 10, Derek Ponder back in the shotgun here for the Tigers. Takes the snap, hands it off. Tyson Alexander is dropped down after a gain of a yard on the play.
Now, I'll tell you what, Coach, they're still running that outside zone, but number 94, Christian Clark, is giving them a whole lot of problems in the middle. So they're going to have to be able to throw the football around a little bit. They're having a very tough time.
What is going on?
What is that, Coach? I thought that's something I said. Jamie Hunter.
Second down. They give him 2 yards on that play. It looked like a gain of a yard. So it's 2nd and 8 for JSU from its own 21-yard line, operating from left to right. Ponder back to throw. Here comes the pressure, and down he goes. 2 sacks on Ponder so far in the ball game, and he is sacked back at the 9-yard line.
Coach, that pressure that time came from the right side. That was my right guard, Kenneth Mouton, and my right tackle, Cedric Dunbar. They just collapsed on that whole right side. Didn't even give Ponder an opportunity.
Jackson State back at its own 11-yard line. Now they can pick up the first down at the 30. Here on 3rd down. Jackson State coming into this game ranked 7th in 3rd down conversions in the conference. Ponder in the shotgun, back to throw. Has time, fires across the middle. It is almost intercepted, and it is broken up right at the first down marker. So Alabama State's defense with another 3 and out.
Well, I tell you, Jackson State is having problems blocking that front four. And here's the most interesting thing now, Rob. They have not blitzed but one time, so it's really 5 on 4, and they're having problems blocking them.
Again, Alabama State should get it in good field position as Gleaton will punt it from his own end zone. Hornets standing near midfield. Alabama State 7, Jackson State nothing here in the first. It's a low kick. It's a spiral right into the hands of the return man, who should make a good return. He's up to the 32 flags are down as we take a look and see what this penalty is about with the Richard Schwartz, you make the right call penalty.
Looked like they threw it maybe a personal foul blocking in the back, but they had a referee right back there because he didn't throw it.
8:49 to go here in the first quarter. The officials talking it over, and we are awaiting the call. And here it is.
During the return, We have personal foul, illegal blindside block, number 17 of the receiving team. That's 15 yards from the spot of the foul. Alabama State keeps the football, 1st and 10.
All right, that should help Jackson State out. We'll take a break and come back. Tigers down 7-0. We're back after this. All right, Alabama State, while we were in that break, ran off 2 plays. A running play and an incomplete pass, so it is 3rd down now for the Hornets from their own 40-yard line. Alabama State operating from right to left.
Timeout. Jackson State. That's their first charge timeout of the first half.
Jackson State calls the timeout. Let's go down on the field now with Jamie Horton. Jamie.
It's back. Frosted tips.
Absurdly large shoulder pads.
Saying talk to the hand?
No. The sensation's back at Zaxby's. Dude.
The Zensation Salad is back. And introducing the new Zensation Filet Sandwich Meal with hand-breaded chicken, Asian slaw, wonton strips, and citrus vinaigrette. Both served with an egg roll. The Zensation Salad and Filet Sandwich Meal. Only at Zaxby's.
Underneath, the catch is made, but he's going to be stopped about 5 yards shy of the first down, bringing up 4th down and 5.
Good job, Jackson State. Alabama State tried to flood the zone with some double outs over there, but Jackson State did a great job of pursuing to the football for a short gain.
All right. Alabama State will punt it away for the first time this afternoon. Warren Newman standing back at his 15-yard line. Alabama State leading the league in punting, averaging 41 yards per punt. There's a snap. Ball placed down. It's a nice kick. Newman signals for the fair catch, and he does at the 21-yard line. 7:44 to go here in the first quarter. We'll take a break and come back. Jackson State down 7-0. This is the Tiger Sports Network.
I think it's a great thing that Nissan has came in and created such a major change in the life of people.
Before Nissan came to Mississippi, I had an 8-to-5 job. It was hard for me to make ends meet. But once Nissan came, I saw it as an opportunity to move forward in life.
I drive 55 miles to work every day, one way. I drive here because this is the best job I've ever had.
Unlike fanny packs, bowl cuts, and troll dolls, the Zensation is back at Zaxby's. The fan-favorite Zensation Salad is back. And introducing the new Zensation Filet Sandwich Meal. Both feature hand-breaded chicken, Asian slaw, wonton strips, and citrus vinaigrette. And both are served with an egg roll. The Zensation Salad and Zensation Filet Sandwich Meal. For a limited time, only at Zaxby's. Order Order ahead at Zaxby's.com or on the Zaxby's app.
On 1st and 10 for JSU, Alabama State with a pass interference, and the Tigers will have it 1st down and 10 from their own 31-yard line, and they give it to Alexander, and he runs to the right and picks up maybe another yard on that play.
Got a Tiger down, Coach.
Injured player for Jackson State on the field now.
That's Jordan.
You know, Jordan suffered a leg injury late last year, so hopefully he'll be okay.
Yeah, looks like just the wind maybe knocked out of him. That big Christian Clark, 373 pounds, came down on top of him, Coach.
All right. This injury report is brought to you by McCullum Physical Therapy, located 5225 Highway 18 West in Jackson. Did you know that most sports injuries can be prevented by simply wearing the right gear, strengthening your muscles, increasing your flexibility, using proper techniques, taking breaks, and not playing through pain? At McCullum Physical Therapy, we treat all types of sports injuries, from muscle strains, tendonitis, to ligament tears of, but not limited to, the back, ankle, knee, shoulder, elbow, and wrist. If you have recently been injured playing the sport that you love, give McCullum Physical Therapy a call at 601-487-8456 and let their team of therapists get you back in the game. Jordan is walking off with the help of JSU medical staff. Hopefully he's okay. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 8 now for Jackson State. Derek Ponder remains in at quarterback for the Tigers. 7:22 to go here in the 1st quarter. They give it to Tyson Alexander, and he makes a nice move. I do believe that is. Is that Tyson, Coach?
Yes, it is. 38.
Picks up a nice gain on the play. Picked up about 6 yards up to the 37-yard line. 4 yards to go for the 1st down. They give it again to Tyson up the middle, and Tyson picks up the 1st down for Jackson State.
Now the difference this drive is Jackson State's offensive line is trying to create a new line of scrimmage, and they're just trying to attack them head on, Coach, getting downfield.
That 1st down brought to you by Pizza Hut as Jackson State continues to move the football near midfield. 1st down and 10 for the Tigers. Tyson again taking it across the 45, pushing his way near midfield as he is brought down at the 46-yard line.
Yeah, Coach, Jackson State just ran that power play to the right, and Tyson cut it back to the left, Coach. He saw a crease backside.
2nd down, 6 to go for JSU. Ponder again in the shotgun. No huddle here. They give it to Tyson again. Tyson near midfield as he is brought down right at midfield, so he's going to be about 3 yards shy of the 1st down.
Yeah, just tried to run outside zone, and they just stretched it outside.
3rd and 4 for the Tigers.
Derek Ponder again in the shotgun. Man in motion to the right. They're going to go with the screen pass. The catch is made. It's going to be a few yards shy of the 1st down. The catch was made by Jackson State. On the reception for the Tigers was Josh Littles.
Just ran a swing pass on 3rd and 4 to Josh Little.
So it's 4th down now, and the Tigers will decide to punt it away.
That's smart. Punt the ball away, Coach. Even though your defense is playing well right now, punt it away. Let's flip the field on them right here.
Okay. So the Tigers will punt it, hopefully trying to pin Alabama State back. There's the kick. It's a rugby-style kick, and it is fielded at the 13, and that's where the Hornets will start. Their worst field position to start the game today. We're back after this. Tigers down 7-0.
What does it mean to be healthy? It means finding the steps you take today that lead to a healthier tomorrow, and knowing you have a partner on your wellness journey with the compassion of a cross and the security of a shield. Because at the end of the day, it means you, your health, your life, and all its possibilities. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Mississippi. Live healthy. Live blue. It's good to be blue.
Following that punt by Marcus O'Neal, Alabama State starts from its own 14-yard line. They've run 2 plays, and they're up to the 22. It is 3rd down and 3 now for the Hornets. Jett remains in at quarterback for Alabama State. 3 receivers bunched over to the right side. Jett with plenty of time throws. It is batted down and incomplete.
Just trying to run a crossing route. Jackson State's in man coverage. Great 3 and out by Jackson State defense.
I think Glass knocked that ball down, stuck that big old hand out there and knocked it down. So as you said, Coach, great job to punt the football, and the defense playing well, and Jackson State should start in good field position.
Yeah, we should get great field position here. And that's what you wanted to do, get a great 3 and out. Now we should get some great field position.
All right, Newman standing back at his 38-yard line. He wears number 5 for JSU. A nice punt, driving him all the way back to the 25. Newman up to the 30, and down he goes at the 33-yard line. What a punt by Alabama State. They lead the league in punting, Coach, averaging 41 yards a kick.
Yeah, he boomed that one, Coach.
He sure did. Let's see if we can check in now with Jamie Horton in our sideline report.
Yeah, Rob, there's a lot of smack talking between the two teams. The referees have had to come in between them about 3 or 4 times and tell them to stop it. And as far as the check presentation goes, I found out it's supposed to be at the end of the first quarter, not during the first quarter.
That's our Miskelly's Furniture sideline report. Thank you, Jamie. 1st down and 10. Ponder remains in at quarterback. He'll roll to his right, and Ponder will keep the football, and he is brought down after taking it across the 35 to the 36. He was hit hard. He was sandwiched there, Coach.
Yeah, Coach. I thought he would have just thrown that one away, but he took a pretty tough shot right there, but he bounced back up.
He certainly did, Coach. 2nd down and 8 now for Jackson State from its own 37. As they go up the middle, Littles takes it across the 40 to the 41-yard line. It's going to be Tyson Alexander, It's going to be 3rd down and about 4 for the Tigers.
Coach, they just ran that again. They ran power to the left, right in the teeth of that Alabama State defense.
3:04 to go here in the first quarter. Jackson State trailing 7-0 to Alabama State here on homecoming. Again, they go with Tyson Alexander. He has a hole around the right side, and he's across midfield and knocked out of bounds at the Alabama State 40-yard line. And it is a 1st down for Jackson State, and that 1st down is brought to you by Pizza Hut.
And that was a good job. They ran. It was an inside zone play that bounced to the outside for the 1st down, and that was a great read by the running back.
Jackson State at the Alabama State 41-yard line. Ponder back to throw. Plenty of time. Fires across the middle. A man is wide open. And the catch is made at the 24-yard line. It's another 1st down brought to you by Pizza Hut.
Good job right there by Ponder hitting tight end Kobe Gates right in the middle of the football field. Great protection up front that time.
This is the 5th play of this drive for Jackson State. Started back at the 21-yard line. Ponder in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left. 1 stretched out wide to the right. Got a back in the backfield to Ponder's left. Jackson State trailing 7-0, but knocking on the door. Here is Littles, and Littles is brought down after a gain of maybe 2 to the 22-yard line, rather.
Just ran zone right back to Jackson State sideline, but Alabama State blitzed the corner off the edge from the short side of the field on that play.
Under 2 minutes to go here in the first. Tigers trailing 7-0, but they have the ball at Alabama State's 17-yard line. That's not 17, that's the 22-yard line. Ponder hit as he throws. It is incomplete. Looking to get it back to the big tight end. So it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Now, Jackson State has to be cautious. Alabama State blitzed Josh Hill off that wide side of the field. They're giving it away because the safety's moving over to take the slot receiver, and then they're just bringing that guy. So either you're going to have to fan that or the running back's going to have to sweep and pick that up.
Who's running the Jumbotron, Coach?
Maybe Richard, Coach.
3rd down and 9 for Jackson State. From Alabama State's 22-yard line. Ponder takes a snap, throws along the right side. It's a little bit too high and incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down. What do you do here, Coach?
Coach, I mean, I would probably go for it right here, Coach. But here's my question: How much longer are they going to continue to let Ponder get hit? And the officials are standing right there, Coach. The ball is gone, and they're still hitting it.
All right, Jackson State will bring on his kicking unit. JSU ranked dead last in field goal kicking. They're 2 of 7. This will be a 38-yard field goal attempt. And we have a timeout on the field with 1:31 to go. 38-yard field goal attempt there, Coach.
Now the question is this his range, Coach? Can he hit it?
Yes, this is his range, Coach.
Well, it should be a nice chip shot for him then, Coach. If we protect solid in the middle, we get great elevation on the ball, it should have a chance to go in.
Now last week, JSU had a kick blocked right before the half, and it was returned for a touchdown by Grambling. So Salazar, he is right within his range, Coach, 38 yards. He can make this. Now, depending on the wind.
Yeah, and the key is, I think he has the wind to his back. I'm looking at the flag poles right there. The key is the protection, the snap, put the ball down, then the rest is on him.
All right. So here we go. Gleaton will hold. Salazar will be kicking from the right hash mark. 1:31 to go in the first quarter. There's a snap, ball placed down, the kick is up, it's high enough, long enough, and it is good. 1:27 to go, Jackson State on the board after that 38-yard field goal by Adrian Salazar. We're back with more after this on the Tiger Sports Network.
It's a connection to the world. A great starting point leading up to your final destination. A place where you'll see familiar faces, artists traveling, leaping even to different places. Because there are flight connections, then there are human connections. Those you can't buy a ticket for. You just have to be present. No matter where you go, you have something, some memory, some experience to hold on to. And before you explore it, you can get one more dose of vitality, hospitality, and congeniality, all at the Jackson Medgar Wiley Evers International Airport. Your pit stop for pleasant encounters. Your connection to the world.
Jackson State on the board with a 38-yard field goal from Adrian Salazar. And that field goal brought to you by C-Spire. 1:22 to go here in the first quarter. Jackson State trailing Alabama State 7-3. Are you looking for employment right away? Well, Pizza Hut is now hiring. Yes, they're hiring shift managers and delivery drivers at all locations in the Jackson and surrounding areas. Interested applicants can apply online at jobs.pizzahut.com or text the word HUT to 242424. JSU Supercars now accepted at the Highway 80 West location. Put your best foot forward. Start a new career and work with Pizza Hut. All right, 1st and 10 for Alabama State. Jet remains in at quarterback. Fires across the middle, man wide open. He makes the catch, and he is near the first down marker. Looks like a pickup of 10 yards, and that will be a first down for Alabama State.
Well, they're running that play where they motion the running back to the same side that they're throwing the slant. So when that nickel, that That defensive back jumps the back. The slant is open. So Jackson State will have to make an adjustment on that.
Nothing at all on that running play for Alabama State. He may have lost a yard or two. Great play by the JSU defensive line.
Yeah, that defensive line is really stepping up like we talked about earlier. Now you'll start seeing them with some tackles down there, and the linebackers can make some plays.
Well, they say he picked up 2 yards on that, Coach.
Coach, that's a bad spot.
2nd down and 8 now for the Hornets. They lead JSU 7-0 with 35 seconds to go before the end of the first quarter. Jet, the quarterback, he'll hand it off. Nice pickup on the play for the Hornets. A pickup of maybe 8 yards, and that is enough for a first down.
They just ran like a little misdirection to the right and came back left with it.
That should end the first quarter of play. Only 13 seconds to go before the first. I don't think Alabama State will snap the football, and they will not. Alabama State 7, Jackson State 3 as we take a break and come back for the second quarter. We're back after this on the Tiger Sports Network.
What are the best dressed homes wearing this fall? Miss Kelly's Furniture. Cozy up to the latest styles, from classic to contemporary and everything in between. Dress up your home and save as much as $300 and spread your payments out over 5 years with no money down. Play with patterns, add some drama, or just some finishing touches. With $300 off and 5 years special financing, updating for fall isn't just easy, it's so much fun. Happy fall, y'all, from Miss Kelly's.
Premier Insurance can save you an average of $835 on your auto and home insurance. They do this by comparing your current rate with the rates from over 20 insurance companies they represent. To find you Premier coverage with Premier Savings, call Carnell Chambliss 888-576-5296 or go to iCheckMyRate.com. That's iCheckMyRate.com to find out how much they can save you. Alabama State now moving the ball from left to right here in the second quarter. Jet Evan remains in at quarterback, and that pass is incomplete.
Just trying to run a flat route to the outside receiver. To the running back. Jackson State did a great job of pursuing to the football right there.
Jet Evan, 3 of 5 for 30 yards passing for Alabama State. He is in for the injured Kadarius Davis, who was injured last week against Alcorn. 2nd down and 10 for the Hornets from the Jackson State 46. Jet in trouble, slips out of a sack, throws along the left sideline, and they're going to say it is complete for a first down, a pickup of 12 yards to the JSU 34.
He slipped out of a tackle right there, Coach. I mean, we had him sacked in the backfield, and the receiver just stepped up and made that play.
Alabama State now with the ball at Jackson State's 34-yard line. Hornets will go with the ground game this time. A nice pickup on the play as they take it inside the JSU 30 down to the 29.
That time Jackson State came up, made a great defensive stop there. Mark Smith on the tackle.
Tyler Rogers leading JSU in tackling so far in this ball game with 2 total tackles, 2 unassisted tackles. 2nd down and 5 for the Hornets. Not much there, and we do have an injured Alabama State player on the field. Hopefully he's okay. He's writhing in pain. That's a big offensive lineman, and sometimes they just get rolled up. 14:06 to go. We'll take a break. Jackson State trailing 7-3. We're back after this on the Tiger Sports Network.
today.
Good news, it's back. Frosted Tips?
Absurdly large shoulder pads?
Saying talk to the hand?
No, the sensation's back at Zaxby's. Dude.
The Zensation Salad is back. And introducing the new Zensation Filet Sandwich Meal with hand-breaded chicken, Asian slaw, wonton strips, and citrus vinaigrette. Both served with an egg roll. The Zensation Salad and Filet Sandwich Meal. Only at Zaxby's.
On 3rd down and 3, Jet Evan back to throw. He's in trouble, flips it out. He has a man down to the 10-yard line as he dropped it right in the bucket. It is 1st and goal now for Alabama State from the JSU 10-yard line. On 1st and goal, they'll hand it off, and a nice pickup inside the 5 down to the JSU 3.
Alabama State is going with this tempo offense against Jackson State defense.
They go with the no-huddle offense. And the officials stop play, and they throw a flag down here on 2nd and goal. Here's Richard Schwartz. You make the right call.
Illegal substitution. 12 men in the formation on the defense. That's half the distance to the goal. Repeat. 2nd down.
Now, what's going on with that, coach, is that tempo, and they're trying to get their guys in, and they're having a hard time against that hurry-up offense.
Ja'Cory Merritt, the back in the backfield with Jet Evan. 2nd down and goal, Alabama State now from the Jackson State 2-yard line. Ja'Cory Merritt, a 5'11" freshman out of Montgomery, Alabama, the tailback for the Hornets. 2nd quarter just underway. And the officials again stop play for the moment.
They were pointing at Jackson State called time.
They're saying the previous play is under review there, Coach.
Yeah, you know, those guys were running off the field, Coach, and they're saying they had 12 people on the field right there.
All right, let's check in now with Jamie Horton down on the field. What's going on, Jamie?
Well, Rob, apparently there was some confusion between the officials and saying that Jackson State called timeout. So they're looking to see, make the right call. Also, Keontae Hampton is not playing today. I don't even think that he dressed out. I'm trying to get more information about why he's not playing or will he play. But right now, he's not out there at all.
Well, wow. that was a question, Jamie. What's going on with Jordan?
I don't think he heard you, Coach, but while we have this timeout, we'll take a look at the Entergy SWAC scoreboard update. Arkansas Pine Bluff leading Mississippi Valley 14-6 right before the half. Also, in other games, Arkansas Pine Bluff now extends the lead to 21-6 over Mississippi Valley. Alcorn leading Savannah State 21-3 with about 10 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. Texas Southern trailing 10-7, Prairie View Southern later tonight. In my office, we have the Hall of Famer. We have Robert Brazil. What is Vernon Perry doing wearing a Hall of Fame jacket? That doesn't look like.
It's great seeing you guys, man. It's great seeing y'all.
Robert, it's good to see you, man. So why is Vernon wearing your jacket?
Well, he was cold.
He was cold. Yes, sir.
On them that wear pink. You understand he won't even get hit on the football field now. That's okay. That's all right. That's my boy Rob. He better doing his job. Tell him what's going on instead of being a part of it.
We have the great Robert Brazile in the box with us, man, and it is so good to see Robert, Pro Football Hall of Fame. Everybody say NFL Hall of Fame. It's the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
You're right.
It's the Pro Football Hall of Fame. So, Robert, we're in kind of a little pickle right now. It's 2nd down and goal for Alabama State from the Jackson State 2-yard line.
I need to be in the middle linebacker right now. I really need to be in the middle linebacker because they finna run a dime.
Jet Evans takes a snap.
It's a pass. Ooh, get the sack.
Throws. It is incomplete.
Nice defensive play. The cornerback did a great job with his hands. Knocked the ball right out the guy's head. He couldn't come back to the hull of his linebacker. He had to keep running if he didn't knock this out of his hand, bro.
Yes, sir.
Me and Bob here was going to kill him.
So it's going to be 3rd down and goal. Can Jackson State keep him out of the end zone, Robert?
I think so. I really think so. Right now, if I was out there, I'd be calling a rush, Bob.
A rush?
You know, the quickest way to a good defender is to get to the quarterback. I'd run a middle linebacker blitz, a 53 loop. There it is. Boom. My tackle right now. Let's go, Jackson State.
They hand it up the middle.
Did I tell you?
You told it. Hey, you called it.
They're going to come back. Do you think any play action is going to come right here, Rob? They should have play action. It's 3rd and short, 3rd and goal. I would do the same thing again because it's going to be a quarterback. This is 4th. They're going on 4th. Quarterback
He's down. He's down. I don't think he got it.
He did not get it.
He didn't get it, Rob.
I'm at my linebacker. That's a great defensive stop right there. I can only do that during homecoming from up here, Rob.
Absolutely.
3 good stops.
Wow. That was on 4th down. Great stop by the Jackson State defense, but they're in the hole now. 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line.
Well, you know we got a little running back from Mobile. I think they need to put him in the game right now. Keyshawn Hopper. And I'll give it to him short and then do something up the middle. I'll give him a quick toss out to the right side right now. I think we'll come out this hole.
They have
Number
to be
22.
They have to be very careful here. Jackson State holding Alabama State out of the end zone on that 4th and goal from the 1. Robert Brazile is joining us here at the in the press box. And Robert, everything been going so well for you?
It's life-changing, man. Ever since I got that gold jacket along with the other 3 guys from Jackson State, this has been a life-changing duel for me. My family's always up on the high. We still on that cloud. And I'm just, like I told the Illuminati today, I'm here to try to make that gold jacket work. We need people that went to Jackson to give back to Jackson, man. I mean, it's no other college that you went to but Jackson State, so why not support it?
Absolutely.
You got we all talk about the big colleges, but they support their college. And I know there's Illuminati out there that probably haven't paid their dues, need to pay their Illuminati dues, and to do something for the college. Just send them $1. $1 will help Jackson State today.
Send them $1, Coach.
That's it. Send them $1.
Send them $1, Coach.
That's all it takes.
Send them $1, Brown.
Because we want $1 million. I want $1 million between now and this homecoming, next homecoming.
2nd down.
Ponder had a quarterback sneak right
at
there.
8. Ponder back in the shotgun. He's standing in the end zone, takes a snap.
There it is.
He'll hand it off. Not much there for the back there for Jackson State. May have lost a yard.
They have.
Wow.
Yeah, they again, Coach, that big old number 94, 6'1", 370 pounds, Coach. It's plugged. They call those kind of guys the pillar pusher.
That's Christian Clark.
And he's just plugging that middle.
373 pounds.
But see what you got to do, Coach, is make him have to run sideline.
You got to make it move.
You got to make it move. You got to make it move, Coach.
Well, he getting on my
Remember
nerves.
I told you about the toss?
Yes, sir.
You got to make these big guys when they don't let go from sideline to sideline. You're playing right in their hands when you're going straight ahead. To their plate. They got a platter right now.
3rd down and 8 for Jackson State from its own 3-yard line. Ponder in the shotgun, takes a snap. Here comes the pressure, and he escapes, throws, and it is incomplete.
Coach, again, they bringing that nickel from the weak side over there. We have not, between the guard and tackle, you're either going to have to fan that, or you're going to have to get a tight end in, or the running back is going to have to go over there and pick him up. We have not picked him up all night. So if the linebacker to that backside doesn't come, that means guard, center, tackle needs to fan that to stop that out there. Good point, Coach. That's a great point.
All right, the Tigers would have to punt it away. Marcus
Quick
O'Neal.
where he came from. The receiver just stopped right there.
That's
Just,
right there.
just pitch it to him right there.
That's it.
Kobe Crabb is back to field this punt at the 42-yard line. And we have a timeout by the Tigers of Jackson State.
But Rob, I got so many fans here. I'm going to get down there amongst the group. I've been in the President's Suite for a while.
Good news, it's back. Frosted Tips.
Absurdly large shoulder pads?
Saying talk to the hand?
No, the sensation's back at Zaxby's. Dude.
The Zensation Salad is back. And introducing the new Zensation Filet Sandwich Meal with hand-breaded chicken, Asian slaw, wonton strips, and citrus vinaigrette. Both served with an egg roll. The Zensation Salad and Filet Sandwich Meal. Only at Zaxby's.
All right.
11:21 to go here in the second quarter. How about that, Jamie?
Hey, look, Rob.
All right, Jackson State trailing 7-3 with 11:21 to go here in the second quarter, and the Tigers will punt it away.
Now, Coach, is going to be very important. 3 things: snap, protection, and kick. Those are going to be the 3 things to this punt right here.
All right. Anxious moment right now as the Tigers will punt it away. Marcus O'Neal, the sophomore from Jackson, from Callaway High School, will punt it from his own end zone. He uses that rugby style, and he kicks it straight up in the air.
Nah, they tipped that, Coach. They blocked it.
It goes out of bounds at the 22.
Yeah,
so it's a 19-yard kick. We're back after this on the team. Following that 19-yard punt, Jackson State finding its defense on the field at the 15-yard line. Alabama State back in the red zone, back on Jackson State side of the field. They have it at JSU's 14. It is first down and 10 now for the Hornets. From the JSU 14. 10:23 to go here in the second quarter. Alabama State 7, Jackson State 3. Jet Evan remains in at quarterback. He's in the shotgun, back to throw. Fires towards the end zone. A man is open, is out of his reach, and incomplete.
Just ran a corner route by the number 3 receiver. The 1 ran a little 6-yard smash route. The 3 ran across, and the 2 ran a little corner route. Incomplete.
Alabama State in their white jerseys, black numbers, trimmed in gold, solid black pants, and the gold helmets. Second down for Alabama State from the Jackson State 14. They can pick up the first down at the JSU 4. Crabb takes the handoff, and he is dropped down after a gain of 5 to the JSU 10.
Just ran straight in the middle of Jackson State defense. Those guys was right there to make the play. Big number 44 for Jackson State, Vincent McIntyre, stepped up and made the play.
Third down, and they give them 3rd and 6 now. 3rd and 6 for Alabama State from the JSU 10-yard line. The Hornets lead it 7-3. Under 10 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Jet Evans in the shotgun for the Hornets. Takes the snap. Jet steps up in the pocket. Jet at the 5. Jet dives in for the touchdown.
Jet dropped back to make that pass. Everybody in coverage, Coach. They were in a man defense. Linebacker left the middle of the field chasing the back, and Jet just pulled it down for the quarterback scramble for a touchdown.
All right, Jamie, Alabama State extends the lead to 13-3 with that touchdown by Jet Evans.
Yeah, Rob, and this is what we're missing Keontae Hampton in that middle right now, because when he took off, there was nobody in the middle to get him. Everybody had assignment football, hit that man, and he ran in for a touchdown.
13-3, pending the outcome of this point after. There's a snap. Ball is up, and it is good. Alabama State 14,
What are the
Jackson
best
State
dressed
3. We're
homes
back after
wearing this fall?
on the Tigers
Miss Kelly's
Sports Network.
Furniture. Cozy up to the latest styles, from classic to contemporary and everything in between. Dress up your home and save as much as $300 and spread your payments out over 5 years with no money down. Play with patterns, add some drama, or just some finishing touches. With $300 off and 5 years special financing, updating for fall isn't just easy, it's so much fun. Happy fall, y'all, from Miss Kelly's.
A sandwich meal for a limited time only at Zaxby's. Order ahead at Zaxby's.com or on the Zaxby's app.
The greatest impact we can have on the future is teaching our children to live healthy at home, at play, and at school. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Mississippi partners with our schools to support them in being places where our children learn about healthy habits and where they are empowered to achieve full academic potential. With the compassion of the Cross and the security of the Shield, Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Mississippi is building a healthy Mississippi.
Short kick, and Jackson State will start in good field position from the 35-yard line. Zaxby's is the proud sponsor of the Mississippi Children's Museum Reading to Succeed and Planning to Succeed programs, committed to improving the childhood literacy development of Mississippi's children. For more info, log on to MississippiChildMuseum.org or call 601-981-5469. Time now for your station identification. This is the Tiger Sports Network. All right, Coach, they're trying to see if a flag should have been called on that, because the JSU receiver, he caught the ball and went to his knees, and he was hit by an Alabama State player. I don't think it was malicious. He just couldn't stop his momentum.
No, they're calling offside.
To the end of the kick. Jackson State keeps the ball, 1st and 10.
They called the offsides on Alabama State. I'm thinking like you, Coach. It wasn't malicious, but I thought they were going to throw a flag. But they did call offsides on Alabama State.
All right, that's how Richard Schwartz, you make the right call. 1st down and 10 for Jackson State now from its own 40-yard line. Good field position to start this drive for the Tigers. 9:28 to go here in the second quarter. JSU trailing 14-3 to Alabama State. Ponder remains in at quarterback. He'll hand it off, and he gets absolutely nothing. He may have lost yards back to the 35-yard line.
Looked like they tried to fake a sweep, jet sweep, and run the zone right. Fake jet sweep left and run zone right, and absolutely nothing was there. A loss of 3 or 4 yards.
All right. 2nd down now for Jackson State. 2nd and 13. Tigers with the ball at the 37-yard line. Operating from right to left. Ponder throws across the middle. It is almost picked off, but it's broken up. It's going to bring up 3rd down and long for JSU.
Well, here's the thing that Jackson State is going to have to do, because their defensive backs are running the receiver routes, Coach. They're breaking on the ball before they can. So what that tells me is they're going to have to start running double moves, which means giving you one thing, doing something else.
2 receivers to the left, 1 stretched out wide to the right. 3rd down and 13 now for JSU from its own 37-yard line. They can pick up the 1st down at midfield. Ponder back in the shotgun, claps his hands, back to throw, has time, plenty of time, throws, the catch is made at the 45, and that's it. He's going to be 5 yards shy of the 1st down.
Well, just a little crossing route right there, Coach, to Terrell Kennedy. And I mean, they're closing so fast to the football, Coach. Jackson State is really going to have to try to challenge them vertical, continue to work the middle of the football field.
Zach Gleaton on to punt this away for Jackson State. Alabama State will be standing back at his 15-yard line. Under 8 to go here in the second quarter. The Tigers trail 14-3. It's a low snap. Gleaton will punt it away, and it'll roll at the 20, picked up, and the Hornets will start from the 20-yard line.
Got a flag on the play, Coach. Right on the 45.
All right, for that, we go to the Richard Schwartz. You make the right call, and the official.
Formation, 5 men in the backfield, the 5-yard penalty, repeat 4th down.
All right, that penalty is on Jackson State. Had too many men in the backfield. Jackson State coming into this game, Coach, when it comes to penalties, they're ranked 6th in the conference. So, Coach Hendricks, they do a great job of limiting the amount of penalties each game.
They do, Coach. They did a great job last week eliminating the penalties. And anytime you know, that shows progress as a football team as well.
So will they punt it over?
Yes.
All right. Well, let's check in now with Jamie Horton and see what's going on down there.
Well, Rob, the sideline is kind of dejected right now. The coaches are trying to lift the players up, and especially the offense. They come down with their head down. Coach just told them to keep the head up, keep fighting.
Jamie, did you find out anything on Jordan?
I have not yet, D. I'm still working on it. I'm also trying to find out about Keontae Hampton, about why he's not playing or if he even dressed out. But as I walk down the sideline, I don't see him.
I did not see him earlier myself.
Kobe Crabb fielding the ball, the punt at the 25-yard line, and that's where Alabama State will start. The Hornets lead at 14-3, under 8 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Coming up at the half, we'll hear from Coach Hendrick on how his team is trailing at the half. First down and 10. Jet Evans remains in at quarterback. Tigers with only 3 points here in the first half. Jackson State averages 24 points a game. Hornets going with the ground game on first down, picking up about 2 or 3 yards on that play.
Just ran a little hand sweep to the right of Jackson State defense, and Jackson State did a good job pursuing to the football.
Hopefully Keontae is not injured, Coach. He leads the SWAC and tackle, so it has to be something serious for him not to be playing.
Yeah, Coach. You know, it goes with, you think back to what Coach Hendrick said last week about the young man. For him not to play, there has to be some type of discipline issues going on, you know.
Second down and 8. Jet fires that ball in to his receiver for a first down to the 35-yard line.
Again, they just motion that running back out the backfield. They're either going to run slants when they do that. If they don't jump the slant, the running back, they throw the slants.
Nice tackle on the play. A loss of 2 yards for the Tigers of Jackson State making the tackle on that play. Big number 98, that's C.J. Anderson.
Yeah, C.J. Anderson, he's been a little quiet tonight, Coach. I tell you who has been making a bunch of plays in that middle tonight has been big number 44, Vincent McIntosh. He's been making a lot of plays.
That tackle for a 3-yard loss, making it second down and 13 now for Alabama State from its own 34-yard line. Jet back in the shotgun. He'll hand it off. And nice pickup on the play for the Hornets. They take it up to the 40-yard line on the carry for Alabama State is Ja'Cory Merritt. It's going to bring up third down, though, Coach.
Yeah, and what Alabama State looks like they're trying to do, they're just trying not to play behind the sticks, and that's where we sometimes find ourselves behind the sticks. But Jackson State's defense, you know, has been doing pretty good on third down. Alabama State is only 1 for 3 in the first quarter on third down conversions.
5:50 to go here in the second quarter. It is third down and 5 for Alabama State from its own 40-yard line. Jet back in the shotgun, takes a snap, is in trouble, and down he goes. Sacked back at the 35-yard line.
Now you got a flag on the play, Coach. I don't know if it's celebration or what.
There's a lot of talking. Like Jamie said, a lot of jawing and talking down there. These two teams starting to become a rival here, Coach.
Well,
in everything.
In everything. What I tell you, Coach, the intensity in between the line, the trenches on offense and defense, that's been big, Coach.
I think this is going to be on Jackson State. You know, you have to be smart. You know, you
get delay of game. Defense number 59.
That's Glass.
Still be fourth down.
Well, Glass was the one who picked the ball up, and he threw it up in the air back toward the end zone, and that official threw the flag on it. That's
okay,
what it is.
Let me tell you something. Glass has got to be more disciplined. He was kicked out of a game against, I think it was Kentucky State.
Kentucky
State. For throwing a punch.
State.
And now he's throwing the ball up in the air. Glass, you have to be smarter than this.
Yeah.
Your team needed some points, can get good field position here. It's third down. You got him off the field, and then you throwing the ball up in the air. Just make the tackle and get your butt to the sideline, man.
Yeah.
What's wrong with him?
It's like that show, one job to do.
Well, luckily that didn't turn into a first down, so it is fourth down, and Alabama State will punt it away. Warren Newman standing back at his 20-yard line. If they don't fake this, but they're kind of tricky, and they do. Look at that. Well, he tried to fake it, and then he tried to throw it, and then
but we get to get on it.
Okay, he tried to fake it. Then he punted it. I don't know.
A little PlayStation football.
Yeah, he tried to fake it, then he punted, and I don't know. Anyway, Jackson State has the ball in good field position with 5:05 to go here in the second quarter. Alabama State 14, Jackson State 3. Here in the second, Coach.
Coach, you know, when he punted that, once Jackson State player touched it, the ball is live. So we have to understand we need to fall on the football instead of trying to pick everything up.
Jackson State football this season brought to you in part by Olita's Gift Shop. There's no need to haul your gift all the way to Ridgeland. Olita's Gifts and Greeks has a great selection of items for you to choose from. A gift from Olita's Gifts and Greeks is right for any occasion. Come by Highway 51 in Ridgeland or call 601-856-8886. On 1st and 10, the Tigers will run the football. Not much there as Sam Brown puts his head in his hand.
Now,
or that the Sandman got him?
I believe the Sandman got him.
Because he ate plenty of Zaxby's.
Yeah.
He ate plenty of pizza.
And he hadn't said nothing.
He hadn't said a word. All I heard was second down and 8 now for Jackson State. Ponder the draw play. Nice carry on the play by Alexander. He takes it inside the 40 and down to the Alabama State 33-yard line.
That looks like Keyshawn Harper, Coach. But we have a flag on the play, Coach.
These jerseys.
Yeah, these jerseys are hard to see the numbers.
That's Kamani Clark. He wears number 23 for Jackson State. Nice run on the play by Kamani Clark. He wears number 23. He's out of California.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, number 6, White. That's 15 yards from the end of the line.
Wow.
Jackson State, 1st and 10.
That's it. We'll take it, Coach. Anything to get us closer to the red zone. Now it's a golden opportunity to steal the momentum and not give it back, Coach.
4:30 to go here in the second quarter. Jackson State with the ball at Alabama State's 20-yard line. Derek Ponder, the quarterback. Jackson State inside the Penn Street Investments red zone. That pass toward the goal line is a touchdown. Terrell Kennedy making the grab in the end zone, and the Tigers get their first touchdown of the day.
Good job. They isolated him one-on-one, Coach. The safety could not get over the top. But the key to that pass, Coach, it wasn't the route. It was a great back shoulder throw by Derek Ponder, Coach.
That touchdown for Jackson State brought to you by Zaxby's, and the Tigers inch a little bit closer as they trail 14-9 pending the outcome of this point after. And this point after is brought to you by C-Spire. And that finally got the fans on their feet there, Coach. What formation is this?
Hendricks is trying to get a timeout, Coach, but they don't see him.
Jamie, what a nice throw by Ponder to Terrell Kennedy.
Yeah, Rob, That was a great throw by Ponder. I'm in the back part, and so I'm looking. I'm in his back part, and he threw it. And when he threw it up, I knew it was a touchdown. And also a great reception by the wide receiver. Da, I did find out that Keontae Hampton may play in the fourth quarter. It is truly disciplinary actions. As far as Jordan, they are hush-hush about it. They won't tell me too much, nothing. They just say they'll give me an update in a few minutes.
Gotcha. Yeah, and you know, Coach, as much as Coach praised the young, I see it, Coach. That's why I'm trying to overtalk that.
We got another check presentation.
I see it, Coach. You know, Keontae, it had to be disciplinary reasons, Coach, for him. You know, but like Jamie said, he may play the second half. You usually, I've done that before. I'll suspend you for the first half. You know, that's their decisions, Coach.
Yes, sir. Salazar on to attempt this point after. And it is good. 4:13 to go. Jackson State cuts the lead to 14-10. We're back after this on the Tiger Sports Network. Following that touchdown pass, Jackson State cuts the lead to 14-10. On the kickoff, Alabama State with a nice return across midfield, but a flag is down at the 22-yard line.
Yeah, it's coming back, Coach. It's coming back.
All right, Coach, looking at the Entergy scoreboard update, SWAC scoreboard update. Arkansas Pine Bluff just walking away from Mississippi Valley, leading the Delta Devils 28-6.
Illegal block in the back, number 21, White. That's 10 yards from the spot of the foul. First down.
All right, again, Arkansas Pine Bluff leading Mississippi Valley 28-6 going into the fourth quarter. Grambling leading Alabama A&M 7-0 in the second quarter. Alcorn in a dogfight with Savannah State. They lead the Braves 28-17 in the second quarter. And Texas Southern leading Missouri of something, 16-10.
S&T, is that a...
I thought it was a grocery store.
Is that a sanction game? S&T?
Yeah, I thought it was a grocery store.
Sack and save.
Here, Jackson State trailing Alabama State 14-10. And despite all of the distractions in this game, the Tigers still in it.
Still got a chance, Coach.
All right, first down and 10 for Alabama State. Jet Evans remains in at quarterback for the Hornets. Again, operating from left to right. They give it to Merritt. Merritt trying to turn that left corner, and he is brought down for a loss of 2 yards on that play.
Now, that was a good job right there, Coach, by Gladney. Coming up, making that play. Jackson State is now going back to that 3-3 defense. Gladney came off and made the play.
Wow, they're going to say he didn't gain a yard. They didn't say. They said he did not lose any yards on that play. So it's second down and 10 for Alabama State from its own 15. Under 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Scoreboard asking the fans to get loud. Jet Evans back in the shotgun. Here comes some pressure. He fires underneath. The catch is made, and not much there. Actually, a pickup of about 5 yards across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Just ran a little hitch route by the number 2 receiver, and Jackson State quickly corralled to the football. The difference, Coach, I keep saying it, the defense now is corralling to the football, which means defensive pursuit to the football.
3rd and 3 now for the Hornets from their own 22-yard line. 3rd and 3. JSU showing blitz. Evan back in the shotgun. Throws, and it is incomplete, almost intercepted, and Jackson State will force Alabama State to punt it away with 2:48 to go here in the second quarter.
Great defensive play by Kevin Berthley. Great defensive play right there, Coach.
Now, do the Hornets go for it? They're kind of tricky.
Nah, they're going to punt it, Coach, because Jackson State has been moving the football a little bit on them. They're probably going to try to flip the field again on Jackson State. Last time they're punting, did a great job of punting that football.
They lead the league in punting, Coach, averaging 41 yards a punt. I done told you that one time. Here's the snap. The punt is away. It's a good kick. Newman signals for the fair catch at the 35-yard line. We're going to take a break. Jackson State trailing 14-10. We're back after this on the Tiger Sports Network.
I work for Entergy.
And I'm committed to my customers.
That means reliable, affordable power.
Every year, we save our customers millions
buying wholesale power at the best rates.
New natural gas power plants ensure lower prices for years to come.
And we're giving you smarter technology
to take control of your bill.
Our rates are among the lowest in the nation.
And I'm making sure they stay that way.
Because together,
we power life.
What are the best-dressed homes wearing this fall? Miss Kelly's Furniture. Cozy up to the latest styles, from classic to contemporary and everything in between. Dress up your home and save as much as $300 and spread your payments out over 5 years with no money down. Play with patterns, add some drama, or just some finishing touches. With $300 off and 5 years special financing, updating for fall isn't just easy, it's so much fun. Happy fall, y'all, from Miss Kelly's.
First down and 10 for Jackson State. A nice run for the Tigers all the way to the Alabama State 15-yard line, but a flag is down. This may be coming back, Coach.
That's 10 yards from the previous spot.
Yeah, hold it,
Replay,
Coach.
first down.
Wow. A great run by the Tigers. Call back on a holding penalty.
And you know, you heard Coach Hendricks in pregame say we can't beat ourselves, and that's a prime example to what he's talking about.
Ooh, that's going to push Jackson State all the way back. The official keep walking back to the 25-yard line.
Like he don't want to stop.
Good night. 2:27 to go here in the second quarter. Hornets 14, Tigers 10. JSU with the ball, first down and 20 to go from its own 25-yard line. Ponder again in the shotgun. Man in motion to the right. Ponder back to throw. Here comes the pressure. He escapes a sack. Ponder is he got plenty of room to run, but he throws. The catch is made up to about the 38-yard line. He had plenty of room to run, Coach, but he decided to throw it. The catch was made. He's going to pick up about 12 yards on that play.
But almost a little bit past the original line of scrimmage. What Ponder's going to have to remember at quarterback is when you motion that running back out the backfield, that guy that comes off the edge, that's his guy.
2nd and 8 now for Jackson State. They give it to Tyson. He takes it across the 40 to the 42. Under 2 minutes to go now. It's going to be third down and about 5 for the Tigers.
Big, huge third down play, Coach. That is manageable right here.
1:30 to go here in the second quarter. Jackson State trailing 14-10. Ponder in the shotgun as Jackson State operates from right to left. We'll hear from Coach Hendrick at the half. 12 seconds on the play clock. And we have a timeout called with 1:09 to go.
Timeout. Alabama State.
Alabama State calls a timeout with 1:06 to go. We'll take a timeout as well. Jackson State trailing 14-10. We're back after this on the Tiger Sports Network. 66 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Jackson State down 14-10. Third down and 4 for the Tigers. Ponder will keep the football, takes it across the 45. He has the first down. Ponder fighting his way to midfield, and it is a first down for the Tigers, and that first down brought to you by Pizza Hut.
Ponder pulls it down, coach, on that quarterback power to get the first down. Great run by Ponder.
Jackson State with the hurry-up offense. They have it right at midfield at the 50-yard line. Ponder back to throw. Plenty of time. Throws out on the left sideline. Incomplete. JSU wants a flag, but they say it is incomplete.
Wow, coach. What do we have to do to get a flag, coach?
Wow, the fans upset. They certainly saw a pass interference on Alabama State, but the officials say no dice.
They pushed them clearly out of bounds, coach.
Now we are without the services of D.D. Bowie in this ball game. Don't know how long he will be out for Jackson State as he faces disciplinary issues as well. Second down and 10 for Jackson State from midfield. Ponder in the shotgun, 3 receivers to his right, 2 to the left. Throws the screen pass to Terrell Kennedy. He picks up 1 yard on the play. Clock continues to roll, 39 seconds to go. Alabama State will get the ball to open the third quarter. It is second down. It is third down, rather. 3rd and 9 for JSU. At Alabama State's 49, Ponder back to throw. Rolls to his right. Looking, buying time, throws. It is almost intercepted, and it's going to bring up 4th down. What do you do here, Coach, with 19 seconds to go? I'll go for it. I'm telling you right now.
I would go for it, Coach, but help me understand this, Coach.
Yes, sir.
It's second down.
They're going to punt it,
in
Coach.
about 8, Coach. And I get speechless because we run a screen play, and the clock is still running, Coach. We need to get the ball vertical.
They're going to punt it here, Coach, with 19 seconds to go. Guess they don't want to make any mistakes here in allowing Alabama State to get the ball back. 19 seconds is a long time.
That's a long.
Gleaton will punt it away. Another flag is down. And the ball is fielded at the 11, but a flag is down. And we'll take a moment for the Richard Schwartz. You make the right call penalty. So, Coach, with everything notwithstanding, Jackson State still in the ball game, trailing 14-10 at the end.
Still in the ball game, Coach. And defensively, we're not playing bad football today, Coach. I mean, you had a big defensive stop down there. Great defensive stop. They are getting to the football defensively.
Legal formation, kicking team, 5 men in the backfield. That 5 yards will be added to the end of the kick. First down.
That's the second time they've called that penalty on Jackson State today.
Well, you got the coaches up top, Coach. Somebody needs to see that, make the adjustment, and radio it down to the guys on the field. But again, like we were talking about, defensively, we're not playing bad, coaching. But offensively, we're going to have to go ahead and try to put some points on the board.
All right. Earlier this week, Magic Johnson paid a visit to Jackson State. I didn't get a chance to meet him because I wasn't introduced to him.
I was going to ask you that, Coach.
We weren't introduced to him, so I didn't meet him. No.
Did you meet him?
No, sir.
Why wasn't the great Rob J not introduced to him, Coach?
Oh, Alabama State takes a knee, and we are at the half. Jackson State trails 14-10. Let's check on the field now with Jamie Horton. Jamie?
All right, Rob, I'm heading towards Coach Hendricks. Hey, Coach, what are your thoughts on the first half?
I think we got to get better on offense, get first downs. We got to...
Good news, it's back. Frosted Tips.
Absurdly large shoulder pads? Saying talk to the hand?
No, the sensation's back at Zaxby's.
The Zensation Salad is back. And introducing the new Zensation Filet Sandwich Meal with hand-breaded chicken, Asian slaw, wonton strips, and citrus vinaigrette. Both served with an egg roll. The Zensation Salad and Filet Sandwich Meal. Only at Zaxby's.
We're delighted to welcome our partners from Trustmark as they present a $10,000 check for student scholarships. Here representing Trustmark are Bernard Bridges, City of Jackson President. Accepting the contribution is our President, Dr. William Bynum Jr., Ms. Veronica Cohen, Vice President for Institutional Advancement and External Affairs, and Christina Berry, Corporate and Foundation Relations Officer. Again, let's give Trustmark a round of applause for their contribution to Jackson State University. Tiger fans, let's give a warm Tiger welcome to our partners at Entergy. Entergy served as this year's title sponsor for the First Lady Scholarship Luncheon. The luncheon raises additional funds for need-based and merit-based scholarship students at Jackson State University. We're delighted to welcome our partners from Entergy as they present a check for $25,500 for scholarship support. Here representing Entergy are Mr. Chris Burke, Vice President of Transmission Operations, and Alex Washington. Accepting the contribution is President Dr. William Bynum, First Lady Deborah Bynum, Ms. Veronica Cohen, Vice President for Institutional Advancement and External Affairs, and Ms. Christina Berry, Corporate and Foundation Relations Officer. Again, let's give Entergy a round of applause for their generous contribution to Jackson State University.
I think it's a great thing that Nissan has came in and created such a major change in the life of people.
Before Nissan came to Mississippi, I had an 8-to-5 job. It was hard for me to make ends meet. But once Nissan came, I saw it as an opportunity to move forward in life.
I drive 55 miles to work every day, one way. I drive here because this is the best job I've ever had.
And the JSU Development Foundation Excellence Fund. Here to acknowledge and accept the contribution is Dr. William Bynum Jr., Ms. Veronica Cohen, Vice President for Institutional Advancement and External Affairs, Ms. Christina Berry, Corporate and Foundation Relations Officer, and Jackson State University's Athletics Director, Ashley Robinson. Tiger fans, please help me give Bank Plus a round of applause for their generous support to Jackson State University and the JSU Development Foundation.
Jackson, Mississippi, make some noise! This, ladies and gentlemen, is the moment we've all been waiting for. On behalf of Dr. Quentin Ross, President of Alabama State University, Dr. Katarina Bristol, Interim Dean of the College of Visual and Performing Arts, and Dr. Carly Johnson, Chair of the Department of Music. Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present to you the Alabama State University Mighty Marching Hornets! Your trifecta drum majors for the 2019 season are Javante Price, Cordarius Jones, and head drum major, Norris Holloman. Put your hands together, Jackson, Mississippi. It's time to welcome the Mighty Marching Hornets! Here's halftime fanfare. Jackson, Mississippi, join the Mighty Marchers Hornets as we show you that Bama State style. Watch and listen to the band as we do a precision drill to Love Comes Down by Evelyn Champagne King. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the only HBCU marching band to appear in 2 different reality shows on 3 different networks, A&E, Aspire, and Lifetime. Put your hands together for your Alabama State University Mighty Marching Hornets. And now, it's our beautiful and sensational Stingettes, Dancing a Nasty Girl by Vanity 6. Often imitated, but never ever duplicated. It's that famous fast march called the double time. And now, ladies and gentlemen, watch the Mighty Marcher Hornets as we get down to Lil Wayne, Rick Ross, Young Thug, Gunna, and TLE Cinco. If you're ready to turn up with the Hornets, make some noise. Let's go. Yeah. Nobody does it like the Mighty Marching Hornets. Turn up, Hornets. Wait, check this. We checking bands off the checklist. Uh-oh. You seen him on America's Got Talent, the Steve Harvey Show, and Showtime at the Apollo. It's the Honeybees, dancing to Give It To Me by Rick James. Make some noise! Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you've enjoyed our show. The Mighty Marching Hornets are under the direction of Dr. James B. Oliver. Assistants are Ernest Harris, Charles Goodwin Jr., Robert Williams, Charles Lewis, and Ashley Dudley. Flag coordinator is Latoya Mason. Singette coordinator is Courtney Scott. Honeybees coordinator Anna Marche Williams. Orrin Henderson is media. And I'm your announcer, JP. Happy homecoming, Tiger fans, and let the good times roll. Today, the Sonic Boom will feature the music of the famous group, The Temptations. Homecoming fans, I present to you the famous Tiger Run-On. You will notice that it's entering from opposite sidelines. Homecoming fans, these summa cum laude bands, the we all love, the Jackson State University Sonic Boom of the South, with its signature fanfare entitled Blowing. Tiger fans, you know what that is. It's the theme song. Get ready. Get those pom-poms in the air. Let's give a round of applause for the JSU administration for securing a partnership with Nike. Fans, as the boom transitions to concert formation, nobody, and I mean nobody, can rock a crowd like the Sonic Boom. To keep the Temptations theme going, the band will perform My Girl, arranged and conducted by our chief arranger, Mr. Kevin Johnson. If you know the words, sing along.
hear you singing, homecoming crowd. And now the meter on the wow factor gets turned up another notch. The thrill of a billion eyes, the awe-inspiring, show-stopping, prancing J-Sets, performing to Treat Her Like a Lady by the Temptations. Love those prancing J-Sets. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the 2019 Jackson State University Homecoming Court. Mr. Jackson State University, a native of Little Rock, Arkansas, is Grant Broadway, a senior biology major with a minor in chemistry. Miss Jackson State University, from St. Thomas Virgin Islands, is Miss Naisa Lynch, a business administration major with a focus in marketing. Miss Senior, a native of Jackson, Maya Griffin, majoring in industrial technology with a concentration in emergency management. Mr. Senior, from Tuskegee, Alabama, Michael Smith, a meteorology major. Mr. Junior, from Memphis, Tennessee, Carlos Nelson, a secondary education major with a minor in sociology. Miss Junior, from Lamar, Mississippi, Yasmin Howell, a pre-medicine major. Mr. Sophomore, from Little Rock, Arkansas, Azarius Cedrian Vassar, a biology major with a concentration in dentistry. Miss Sophomore, from Metairie, Louisiana, Hallie Simone Coleman, a mass communications major with a concentration in integrated marketing. Mr. Freshman, from Jackson, David Clarence White, double majoring in criminal justice and political science. Miss Freshman, from Columbus, Mississippi, Kayla Carter, a freshman biology major focusing on pre-dentistry. Mr. Pre-Alumni from Jackson, Jalen Blackman, a junior business management major. Miss Pre-Alumni from Jackson, Miss Jalen McElroy, a senior marketing major. SGA president from Jackson, Miss Jordan Jefferson, senior political science major.
All right. Gonna get your groove on as the band plays the remix of Before I Let Go by Beyonce. But you know we had a little old school feel to it. Get down, boom. Show them how you really supposed to dance. Get it. Funk it. Hey, Bama State, this is how you supposed to get down. Hey, Bama State, the only so-called entertainment y'all got is them honeybees. So how's about we help y'all out with our honey buns? Let's jam to Now That We Found Love by Heavy D and the Boys. Oh, don't worry, we even got the jumbo size and put it in the microwave. JSU rocks the house. All right, homecoming fans, let's get those pom-poms in the air as a sonic boom backs that thing up. To back it up, homecoming crowd. Dr. Roderick Little is director of the Sonic Boom. Mr. Loyal Hollinger is the associate director. Is the chief arranger and assistant band director. Mr. Kevin Berry, percussion assistant. Mr. Dowell Taylor is the director of bands. Ms. Chloe Ashley Crowley is the director of the Prancing J-Sets. Ms. Courtney Litt is the administrative assistant. On behalf of our president, Dr. William Bynum, with the assistance of DeAndre Wesley, this has been Richard Myers. Thank you and good evening. Fans, refresh responsibly with Capital City Beverages and Miller Coors. Get $5 off your next ride with Uber. Redeem
They'll beat them, well, Coach. Well, this is our first SWAC game of the year that will count in the standings, and we'll be back to start the third quarter after the break. Stay with us. we start the third quarter of play. Jackson State will be kicking it away. It's a nice kick, fielded at the 1 yard line. He's going to take it up to the 5, 10, 15. Big hole up the middle, and he's brought down after taking it across the 31. A nice return for Alabama State as we start the third quarter of play. And with that, let's check in now with Jamie Horton with our sideline report brought to you by Miss Kelly's Furniture. All right, Coach, when you look at this third quarter, how important is it for Jackson State's defense to get off to a good start?
Very important, Coach, because now it's like a brand new game, Coach. You get an opportunity to set the tone again and come out and make some plays like they did that first drive of the first quarter when they first kicked it off, Coach.
All right, Jet Evan remains in at quarterback for Alabama State. He's in the shotgun. The Hornets operate from right to left. They'll hand it off. Actually, they'll fake the handoff, and Jet will keep it, and he is brought down. Ooh, as Keontae Hampton is in the ball game now, and he delivered that big hit.
Yeah, Coach.
Wow.
You know, like Coach Gordon used to say, it's okay to suspend you for suspending a good one, Coach, but you got to know when to get him back in the game.
That was a 9-yard run by Jet Evan. It's going to be second down and a long one for the Hornets. Evan fakes the handoff, throws down the right side. It is intercepted. Intercepted. He's going to take it to midfield. He's at the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, and brought down at the Alabama State 14-yard line. What a return for the Tigers, Coach. I think that was CJ. On the return, Coach.
Yeah, Coach, it was CJ Holmes, number 3. But a great job of just playing that deep third over there, Coach, and made the interception. But again, it goes back to what we said at the half. Defensively, a big play. No excuses right now. The ball's on the 15-yard line, left hash. You know, you got to get points down here.
What a way to start the third quarter for Jackson State. C.J. Holmes has been battling injuries all year long. He's a mass communications major, and he returned that to the 15-yard line.
Great job right there, Coach. Now we just need to punch it in.
Derek Ponder in at quarterback for Jackson State. Tyson Alexander takes the handoff, and he takes it inside the 10 down to the 9-yard line.
Alabama State just came with that 4-2 defense. They brought both of those guys off the edge, and Jackson State just went right back up the middle on that.
Second down, 4 for Jackson State from the Alabama State 9-yard line. Tyson Alexander to back in the backfield. Ponder in the shotgun, throws, the catches through the hands of Rameek Wallace. He was wide open at the 5, Coach.
Coach, that's a likely drop by Rameek. He usually catches that, but he tried to run before he caught the ball wide open. Coach, just went right through his hands.
Wow, he wears those gloves, and it went right through his hands. Jackson State needs a touchdown here, not 3 points.
Big third down play right here, Coach.
From the Alabama State 9-yard line, following that interception by C.J. Holmes of Jackson State. C.J. out of New Orleans, Louisiana. Wallace stretched out wide to the left. There's a snap. Ponder in trouble now. He's going to run, and he is brought down at the 14-yard line. That's the third sack of the day by Alabama State.
You know, I see Hendricks is hesitating, but, you know, you go ahead and get the points out of this. Either way it goes, it's still a one-possession game, Coach.
Ah, my goodness. I kind of want them to go for it here, Coach.
Well, when you look at it, Coach, regardless whether you go for it or not, it's a one-possession game. But it would reduce it to a field goal.
All right, this will be a 30-yard field goal attempt. And look at this, a bot snap. That's what I said. That's what I said. Go for it. All right, we're going to take a break.
That's your second time getting that one right?
No, we'll be back.
I work for Entergy.
And I'm committed to my customers.
That means reliable, affordable power.
Every year, we save our customers millions.
Buying wholesale power at the best rates.
New natural gas power plants ensure lower prices for years to come.
And we're giving you smarter technology
to take control of your bill.
Our rates are among the lowest in the nation.
And I'm making sure they stay that way.
Because together,
we power life.
Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Mississippi partners with businesses across the state to help them be places where people are encouraged to make healthy choices. With the compassion of the cross and the security of the shield, we support you in the places you work every day. Because it's about you, your health, your life. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Mississippi. Live healthy, live blue. It's good to be blue.
Following a botched 30-yard field goal attempt for Jackson State, Alabama State has moved the ball up to the 40-yard line on 2 plays. It is first down and 10 for the Hornets now at their own 41-yard line. Jackson State with a golden opportunity to put points on the board and came away with 0. First down and 10, Alabama State at its own 41. Jet Evan remains in at quarterback, and he will hand it off. Not much there at all. In fact, he may have lost a yard back to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, Coach, he did lose a yard. Again, Jackson State has about 6 or 7 people swarming to the football, which is a great thing.
Jackson State trailing 14-10 here in the third quarter. Third quarter just underway. Evan back to throw. Fires down the right sideline, and the catch is made. And it is enough for a first down.
I think, you know, I wonder what happened on that snap, Coach. You think Jamie got a good look at that?
Not sure there, Coach, but they've been having trouble with the long snapper and the holder so far this season. Evan throws a screen pass. It is a gain of about 4 yards to the Jackson State 41-yard line.
Just threw a little quick screen by the outside guy. Again, Jackson State defense, they're trying to get to that football, Coach.
Second down and 7 for Alabama State, at the Jackson State 41. Evan will hand it off this time to Merritt. Merritt trying to run it off right tackle, and he's brought down after taking it inside the 40 to the 42, maybe the 38-yard line.
Another big third down play right here, Coach. Jackson State has been pretty good on third downs.
JSU coming into this game on third down. The Tigers ranked 7th in the conference on third down conversions. It is third down and 7 to go for Alabama State from the JSU 37-yard line. Jet and the official stop play for the moment. There's a flag down. It's going to be a false start on Alabama State.
False start. 62 offense. That's a 5-yard penalty. Still third down.
That's how Richard Schwartz, you make the right call. Jackson State football this season brought to you in part by Richard Schwartz and Associates, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Entergy, Zaxby's, Hope Credit Union, C-Spire, Miskelly's Furniture, AARP Mississippi, Porter's Insurance, Penn Street Investments, Team Logic IT, Watkins Auto Sales, McCullum Physical Therapy, Bolden Body Shop, Pizza Hut, Jackson Medgar Wiley Evers International Airport and Watkins Field Airport, and Chambers Premier Insurance Services. Third down and 10 for Alabama State. Evans throws along the right side. The catch is made for a first down at the JSU 33-yard line.
Just ran a nice 15-yard comeback route outside. C.J. Holmes on the tackle. Alabama State is going with this hurry-up defense.
First down for the Hornets now at the Jackson State 33-yard line. 2 receivers to the left for the Hornets. 1 to the right. Alabama State 14, Jackson State 10, under 10 minutes to go here in the third. Evan in the shotgun for the Hornets. They're operating from right to left. They're in the pistol formation. They'll give it to Merritt as he tries to dance out of a tackle and is brought down inside the 30, down to the 29.
They just ran that inside zone on Jackson State trying to run the cutback. They brought the defensive back off the backside, which is Gladney. Gladney made the tackle on that play.
Second down, 7 to go for the Hornets from the JSU 30-yard line. They are on the cusp of field goal range for their kicker. Again, they give it to Merritt, taking it up the middle, picking up 2 more yards on the play. It's going to be third down and about 5 to go for Alabama State.
Jackson State is in this 3-3 defense, Coach. They've been playing so well in that 4-man front. They've switched back to this 3-man front now.
This is the 10th play of the drive for Alabama State that started from their own 23-yard line following that botched field goal attempt by Jackson State. Third down and 5 the Hornets from JSU's 28-yard line. Jet Evan in at quarterback. Back to throw. In trouble. Hit as he throws. He's got a man open in the end zone. It is incomplete, and JSU lucky they were not called for pass interference on that play, Coach.
They were lucky, Coach. They tried to tackle him before he got in, but again, the pressure was applied by that four-man front they went back to, Coach. And Jet ended up on the ground after that ball was thrown.
Markel Gladney back defending for Jackson State. So it's going to be 4th down and 5, and it looks like the Hornets may go for it here, Coach.
They look like they're going for it. They're telling the defense to get up and get ready.
This is the 11th play of the drive. Alabama State will go for it here on 4th down, 4th and 5 for the Hornets. 2 receivers to the left, 1 stretched out to the right, and the Hornets will call a timeout. 8:35 to go here in the third. Alabama State with a timeout. We're back after this on the Tigers Sports Network. Fourth down and 5. The Hornets will go for it. A pass along the right side, and the catch is made for a first down at the Jackson State 19.
Just ran a little quick out right there, Coach. I mean, outside receiver got the corner off, and the slot receiver ran a little 5-yard out.
This is the 12th play of this drive for Alabama State. You know, they'll go for it on 4th down, and we try to set up for field goals there, Coach.
Yeah, that's why me and you up here, Coach.
They give it to Merritt, and he'll pick up maybe 2 yards to the 17. Let's see if we can check in now with Jamie Horton. Jamie?
Yeah, Rob, Alabama State went to a hurry-up offense to try to slow this defense down and keep them from substituting, and so far it has worked. I see a lot of the guys on defense are holding their hands on their hips, especially the defensive line, so hopefully we can stop them on this drive and get this ball back.
Tigers trailing 14-10. They cannot allow Alabama State to punch this into the end zone. 2nd down and 8 for the Hornets from the Jackson State 17. Jet Evan has been holding it down for Alabama State after the injury to Kadarius Davis. And this may be delay a game on Alabama. What they call another timeout.
Alabama State.
That could hurt them down the stretch.
Timeout in the second half.
All right, we'll take another timeout. 7:21 to go here in the third. Alabama State 14, Jackson State 10. Back in a moment.
Unlike fanny packs, bowl cuts, and troll dolls, the sensation is back at Zaxby's. The fan favorite Zensation Salad is back. And introducing the new Zensation Filet Sandwich Meal. Both feature hand-breaded chicken, Asian slaw, wonton strips, and citrus vinaigrette. And both are served with an egg roll. The Zensation Salad and Zensation Filet Sandwich Meal. For a limited time, only at Zaxby's. Order ahead at Zaxby's.com or on the Zaxby's app.
Hey Tigers, know what today is? Today is your day to connect with AARP Mississippi. We're making a difference in communities all throughout the state, such as helping you stay ahead of the bad guys at our fraud prevention workshops and shred-a-thons. Take advantage of our financial education to help you secure your retirement. Even use our caregiving resources to help you take care of your loved ones. We're on your team, helping you take on today. So learn more at aarp.org/ms.
2nd down and 7 to go. Evan fires towards the end zone. What a catch for the touchdown for Alabama State. Wow, he just reached all over the defensive back and pulled that in for the touchdown. That's an amazing catch, Coach.
Coach, that may make you got mossed. Highlight, Coach.
Oh, my goodness.
Did you see that?
Wow, Jamie. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I saw it, but
It
I just can't believe it because I thought he was going to throw it was going to be out of bounds. That was a great catch by the receiver for Alabama State.
He went up to the highest point.
Yes, he did. And that was a great throw, actually, by their quarterback.
Wow, the Hornets extend the lead to 21-10 after their 20-yard touchdown pass from Jet Evans. We're back with more after the break. Stay with us. Following that 17-yard touchdown pass, Jackson State will return the ball all the way up to the 21-yard line. First down and 10 for the Jackson State Tigers. Zaxby's is a proud sponsor of the Mississippi Children's Museum, Reading to Succeed and Planting the Seeds to Read programs, committed to improving the childhood literacy development of Mississippi's children. For more information, log on to mschildmuseum.org or call 601-981-5469, 601-981-5469. First down and 10 for Jackson State at its own 20-yard line. Tigers trail 21-10. Ponder throws. It is incomplete. Right through the hands of his receiver, Kobe Gates.
Just threw a little 10-yard out, 5-yard out to Kobe Gates, and it just went right through the hands.
Second and 10 for Jackson State. Tigers moving the ball from left to right. 7:10 to go here in the third quarter. It's Alabama State 21, Jackson State 10. Kennedy in motion, and Ponder will keep it, and he'll pick up 1 yard on that play.
Coach, they faked the sweep to Kennedy and called quarterback power to Derek Ponder, Coach. Coach, right now when your back's against the wall like this, you got to put a drive together. And running Ponder is not putting a drive together, Coach. We got to figure out a way to get the ball downfield to these receivers that we have. They're just playing your man to man, Coach.
How long do you stay with Ponder? We've not seen Jalen Jones in this game, Coach.
You have to be able to have the guy in that's going to be able to throw the football. My offensive tackles are just this is not their best game, Coach. I mean, they're getting beat off the ball. You know, this is the worst I've ever seen them play.
Ponder sacked back at the 17-yard line, and a late flag comes in here on third down and 10. So we'll have to see what this flag is all about as we go down for the Richard Schwartz. You make the right call. The officials talking it over.
It's going to probably be against Jackson State, Coach.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 74 offense. That's number 74's first unsportsmanlike fouls as it relates to disqualification. It'll be fourth down, Jackson State, half the distance to the goal.
All right, so another penalty on Jackson State, and the Tigers will have to punt it away, trailing 21-10 with 6:20 to go. The third quarter has not been kind to JSU this season.
No, it has not, Coach. And again, the three things on this: snap, protect, punt. Last time we were in this position, on the other end of the field, they halfway blocked that punt.
Crabb standing back at the 45-yard line, so Gleaton will again punt away from his own end zone. Waiting the snap. Gleaton will kick it with the right foot, and it's going to be fielded right at midfield. And nice tackle by the special teams back at the JSU 49-yard line. 5:59 to go here in the third. Jackson State trailing 21-10, and you have to stop them here, Coach. You don't want to give up any more points in this game.
You don't, Coach. And that was a nice tackle right here because they had that wall set up to go down their sideline, Coach. That was a great job on that punt team.
A year ago, Jackson State beat this team 20-2 in Montgomery, Alabama. It was a cold day that day, Coach. You remember?
Yeah, it was cold in the room we were in as well.
Absolutely. Jet Evan remains in at quarterback for Alabama State. He's in the shotgun, a man in motion from left to right. And he will hand it off to Merritt, and Merritt is caught in the backfield. And he slips out of a tackle, turns the corner, picks up about 4 yards. A nice run on the play for Alabama State. On the carry for the Hornets, that was Ezra Gray, who has already ran it in for a touchdown in this ball game.
He slipped out of that tackle, Coach. They had him in the backfield again. Jackson State pursuing to the football. A top defensive end got pinched inside. The cornerback had to come up and make the play with the CJ.
3-yard run on the play for Gray. Bringing up 2nd down and 7 for Alabama State. Wow. Jet was hit as he threw the football. It is incomplete. Going to bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, Jet. What number is that, Coach? Is that Barnett on that play right there?
That was, Coach.
Yeah, Barnett came with the pressure and hit Jet. Again, number 75 is down again.
We have an injury on the field as Alabama State tends to its offensive lineman. Hopefully he's okay, Coach. Don't forget now, this injury report is brought to you by McCullum Physical Therapy, located 5225 Highway 18 in Jackson. Did you know that most sports injuries can be prevented by simply wearing the right gear, strengthening your muscles, increasing your flexibility, and using proper techniques? Give McCullum Physical Therapy a call at 601-487-8456. That's 601-487-8456, and let their team of therapists get you back in the game. All right, let's check down on the field now with Jamie Horton. We're going to see if we can get with Jamie. I don't think we're able to talk to him right now. So, Coach, with 5:19 to go, injury still on the field for Alabama State. This is a big 3rd down for the JSU defense.
It is, Coach. I mean, again, it's like we said earlier, it's a defensive game right now because offensively we're not really, moving the football like we need to move it. But, again, defensively we have to find a way to make a stop and get another interception to help put the offense in the red zone to try to get the football in the end zone.
Coach, a nice crowd here at homecoming for Jackson State, and hopefully JSU can get things going to come away with the victory. But a golden opportunity as C.J. Holmes came away with that interception, ran it all the way down inside the red zone, and we were unable to get any points out of it.
And looked like we muffed the snap, Coach. That's why I wanted to ask Jamie what actually happened on that snap.
3rd down now for Alabama State. This season, Alabama State ranked 5th in the conference in 3rd down conversions. It's 3rd and 7 for the Hornets from the Jackson State 46. Man in motion from right to left. Evan fires the screen pass. It is complete. It's enough for a 1st down, and he has more. And pushed out of bounds here on the near side to the JSU 31-yard line.
Just ran that little flood route. The 2 receivers ran the corner and the nickel defensive back off. Motioned across the field and just threw the quick out. Picked up the 1st down.
1st down at the Jackson State 31-yard line. Under 5 minutes to play here in the 3rd. Alabama State 21, Jackson State 10. Hornets in that pistol formation. Man again from motion from left to right. He'll fake the handoff, or he will give the handoff to his back. Pick up over a yard to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, Keontae Hampton on that tackle right there. But a good job by Jackson State defense again there, and that went to that four-man front.
All right, let's check in now with Jamie Horton down on the sideline. Jamie?
Yeah, Rob, the sidelines are kind of dejected again. When C.J. Anderson got that interception and we didn't score, I think that took the life out of this football team. Hopefully, we can get a turnover or something to turn this around, and that's what we need right now, a turnover.
Well, let me ask you, Coach, who are all those people down on the sideline?
I don't know. See if Jamie could tell us, Coach. I mean, it looked like a slew of people down there.
All right. Merritt on the carry for Alabama State takes it inside the 25 down to the Jackson State 24. It's going to be third down and short now for the Hornets. They went for it on fourth a moment ago. If they don't get it here, you think they'll go for it again?
I think they will, Coach. You know, and again, our defense can't get off the field on third down. We did a great job the first half getting off the field, but it's like they're wearing us down now.
Third down and 4 for Alabama State. Evan takes a snap, throws underneath it. It's incomplete. It's going to bring up fourth down, right through the hands of his intended receiver.
Yeah, he tried to catch it and run before he got it.
All right, so this is the seventh play of this drive for Alabama State. It is fourth down, and I think they're going to bring on the field goal kicking team. They're pretty good in this area, Coach.
Yeah, what's going through Coach's mind now is we need points to try to keep the lead, stretch the lead out. But again, just like they blocked our kick, we're good enough to block theirs and scoop and score on it.
This will be a 42-yard attempt for Alabama State. Ball placed on the right hash mark. There's a snap. Ball placed down. The kick is up long enough, and it is good. 3:27 to go. Alabama State extends the lead to 24-10. We're back after this on the Tiger Sports Network.
At C Spire, we love to root for Mississippi's future. Technology will power amazing career opportunities for our children. But today, less than 18% of our public high schools offer computer science. That has to change. The C Spire Tech movement works with parents, educators, and influencers to advocate for computer science in each classroom. Let's build a future where Mississippi isn't just keeping up, it's leading the way. Learn more at cspire.com/techmovement.
Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Mississippi partners with our communities to promote living healthy. With the compassion of the cross and the security of the shield, we're empowering you to take control of your personal wellness journey and to find the joy of being active at every age and helping you build proud, healthy communities with a heart of hospitality, because it's about you, your health, your life. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Mississippi. It's good to be blue.
All right, Jackson State will start from its 16-yard line after that kickoff. 3:22 to go. The Hornets lead at 24-10. Still, Coach, it's still a two-possession game and still plenty of game left. Alabama State leading 24-10. Some of the JSU fans making their way to the exits, but this game is far from being over, Coach.
It is, Coach. There's still plenty of time left on the clock, and we just have to hope that the offense can get it. We just need one drive going. I see we changed quarterbacks here, Coach.
Jalen Jones in at quarterback for Jackson State. He's in the shotgun. He'll hand it off. Tigers with a run up the middle. A gain of no yards on that play.
And I think this may be a good opportunity for him to use his legs. They're playing a lot of man coverage. Those big defensive ends and big linebackers, they cannot run with the quarterbacks. They can't account for them.
That was a 1-yard gain on that play. Again, Jackson State playing without the services of D.D. Bowie. Jalen Jones will try to turn the corner, and he slips out of a tackle, runs the other way. What a hit, and a flag is down. This is going to be on Jackson State. 2 flags are down as Jones is brought down at the 16, so a loss of 3 yards.
You can't do that, Coach. That was a crackback block. That they have banned that block just for this reason right here.
We have an injured Alabama State player down on the field. Brown told me with that window up that was going to happen. So we now go down to the Richard Schwartz, you make the right call.
help you out there,
Well,
Coach.
you cover that up. I can't see that.
You don't need that anyway. Time
That's
is
right.
up.
Okay. Wow, Coach.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Personal foul. Inside block. Number 38 of the offense. That's half the distance to the goal. Second down.
Coach, he rung his bell now, Coach. He rung his bell. Coach, and I'm going to tell you why. You know, we had a kid last night at our game get paralyzed, Coach. So they try to make this thing, you know, safety as possible. But it's a contact sport, Coach.
Yeah. Yeah, he's up and he's walking off on his own power. The injured player for Alabama State was Colton Adams, the freshman from Wetumpka, Alabama. So he's up on his feet, and that's good. But it's going to push Jackson State back at his own 10-yard line. 2:42 to go here in the third. Tigers down 14, 24-10. So still plenty of time left in the ball game. Alabama State gave UAB fits to open the season. They were blown out by Alcorn last week, and now they lead JSU 24-10. Jalen Jones back in the shotgun, fires across the middle. The catch is made, a nice catch, and that's good enough for a first down. Terrell Kennedy pulls it down at the 30-yard line, and that first down is brought to you by Pizza Hut.
Great job of just working that middle of the field. It's open. Good job of taking a shot down the field. Now, I think that's maybe their second time going vertical, Coach, the whole night.
They needed 20, and they got 30. They go with the running game this time, and they pick up 5 yards up to the 35-yard line.
Just ran inside zone. Once again, running in the teeth of that defense.
Under 2 minutes to go here in the third. Tigers down 24-10. Jones throws, it's intercepted. Intercepted at the 45. He's going to take it to the 40, 35, 30, 25, down to the 20, and to the 18-yard line. Jones just kind of popped that up in the air, and it was picked off. It was a floater, and it was intercepted.
They were trying to run that RPO offense, Coach, and all you have to do with RPO is play man. And what they did, played man, they stayed home on the backside. It was nobody there to throw it to but a white jersey, Coach. And he just, I don't want the ball, and gave it to him.
All right, let's check in now with Jamie Horton. What you got, Jamie?
Well, I'm just really speechless right now. He was trying to get it to Kyler Ritchie, Rob, and DA, and Kyler turned around and went the other way, and the defensive back just was right there. He threw it right to him. He was trying to make a play, but unfortunately just went the wrong way. But I'm just...
All right, Jamie. It's still plenty of time left. Don't be discouraged.
It is.
Don't be discouraged. He's mad.
Yeah.
He mad,
and look, I just found out that Jordan Johnson will not return.
Yeah, I see him. He's taking off his pants. So here's a pass toward the end zone. Did he catch another one?
No, Coach.
Okay.
I'm surprised they didn't throw a flag. Both of them were fighting for the football. That was great defensive play by C.J. Holmes right there, Coach.
C.J. wasn't going to let him get mossed again.
Nah, he wasn't going to moss. He already on one highlight tape.
Well, C.J. did have an interception early in the game, so
yeah. But
I think they're going back and forth with each other.
Yeah, they're going back and forth, Coach. But he's on that highlight tape.
The intended receiver, Jahad Booker from Montgomery, Alabama. They were really trying to stick it to Jackson State. They go with the run here. A flag comes in with 1:30 to go in the third.
Maybe holding, Coach. Anytime it's thrown right there in those trenches like that.
All right.
Side offense. That's 10 yards from the previous spot. Replay second down.
All right. That was our Richard Schwartz. You make the right call. It's Coach. You called that one. Holding on Alabama State's going to push them back to the 30-yard line. And that's right on the cusp of the field goal range for Alabama State.
Yeah, defense just keep playing well, Coach. Time on the clock. Just keep playing.
So second down and 20 for Alabama State from the JSU 29-yard line. Hell, it's a botch snap, but Jet is able to pick it up, hit as he throws, and he's going to throw it out of bounds.
That should be intentional grounding, Coach, because nobody's over there. He's still in the pocket. A flag needs to come out, Coach.
And they finally do. All right, Coach, that's another. Richard Schwartz, you make the right call, and I think you did it, Coach.
How long did it take to see that, though, Coach?
Coach, you hollering at the wrong one.
I'm sorry, Coach. I'm sorry.
Intentional
So
grounding.
that just
Number
so
6 offense.
it take you that long to see it,
Coach.
Coach.
You hollering at the wrong.
Lost him down.
You
Third
hollering at the
down.
wrong man, Coach.
Go with your back against the wall, Coach. You need every call.
Coach, I got on blue, not no black and white stripe, Coach. You keep hollering at me if you want. All right.
Gonna be some furniture moving up here.
Wow, that's pushing them back now. They're out of field goal range right now, Coach. Yeah. So that's a loss of down with that, as you called that one, Coach. So it's third down and 20 to go for Alabama State. Evan in trouble, and down he goes. Sacked back near midfield. What a play by the JSU defense.
Good job there. They went to that four-man front and brought 2 extra guys off the edge, Coach, on both sides. You know, that was a heck of a defensive call right there.
And, you know, Coach Hendrick, Jamie, said that he was going to have a hand in that defense, and looks like he's doing a pretty good job right now.
Yeah, that's one of his calls. That's the defense that we've been having the past 2 years. And what he did was just put an extra man in the block, like D.A. said, and the guy, it was too many people to block. Guy came with the middle and sacked the quarterback.
All right, Alabama State will punt it away, punt it into the wind, and it's going to fall dead at the 15-yard line. So Jackson State is still with not good field position, but they will have the ball, and they averted any kind of score from Alabama State, which is a good thing, Coach.
Great job, Coach. It was a great defensive play. We get out of this half, right, this quarter, should I say.
Do you keep Jalen Jones in? Well, Ponder's
back in, Coach.
We're playing musical quarterback, Coach.
It depends, and I keep saying this, Coach. You have to have an identity offensively. What is your identity? What are you trying to do? That's going to determine who's your quarterback going to be. And you dance with that it's like at the prom, Coach. You dance with it all the way to the end.
All right, they'll run the football. Tyson Alexander trying to escape a tackle, but he's tripped up and brought down after a pickup of 2 yards.
And I'll tell you what's going on. We did the outside-inside zone, but Alabama State defensively now, they're running to the football. They're not just sitting back there, waiting. They're flying to the football.
14 seconds to go here in the third quarter. I don't think Jackson State will snap it, and that will end the third quarter. Tigers down 24-10. We'll take a break and come back with the fourth quarter after this on the Tiger Sports Network. All right, welcome back to Mississippi Veterans Memorial Stadium. Time now for a look at your Entergy SWAC scoreboard update. Grambling State and Alabama A&M tied at 10 going into the fourth quarter. Alcorn all over Savannah State 42-17 with about 9 minutes to go down on the reservation. Texas Southern trailing Missouri S&T 23-17 heading into the fourth. Arkansas Pine Bluff defeated Mississippi Valley 38-6. Pine Bluff now with a record of 2-1 in conference play. And Southern and Prairie View will kick off at 6 o'clock this evening. Right now, Jackson State trailing Alabama State going into the fourth quarter, 24-10. It is third down and 9 for JSU from its own 16-yard line. Ponder back to throw, hit as he throws it down the right side, and it is incomplete. Ponder is down, he's slow to get up, so it's going to be fourth down.
Just bringing that pressure, Coach. Again, our offensive line have not played well tonight. I mean, it's just three and out. Offensive line-wise, we have not played well all night long, Coach. And it's starting with the tackles. The defensive end are beating both tackles.
You eat something else?
No. Would you like a cookie?
I was about to say. All right, so JSU will punt it away.
I'm not eating nothing.
All right, Gleaton will punt it into the wind. ASU will get good field position from this. They almost touched that ball.
Yeah, it almost.
All right, so Alabama State will start from its 47-yard line. Let's check in now with Jamie Horton and our Miskelly's Furniture sideline report. Jamie?
Yeah, Rob, the coaches still are trying to pump the players up and say we're just down by 14. We have a whole quarter to go, and we need to play sound defense. But what on DA said, I agree with him wholeheartedly. I had a chance to talk to Coach O, who's the offensive line coach, after our pregame show, and he said last week that the problem was just a little technique problem. They got it corrected during the week. But it seems like to me it's the same old thing. The tackles are getting beat. And Alabama State defensive line is just real fast and quick.
Jed Evans remains in at quarterback. He is 14 of 25 for 161 yards. He'll hand it off. A flag is down. As we take a look at the Richard Schwartz, you make the right call, penalty.
You have a Jackson State player down as well, Coach.
Hope that's not Keontae.
Illegal motion, number 10 offense. The receiver went in motion from the line of scrimmage. That's a 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
I think that's Khalil.
Khalil, Coach. That's who it is.
Hopefully Khalil is okay. Like he's one of the heart and souls of Jackson State defense.
Yeah, he is, Coach. He's going to show up every week and play, Coach.
All right, we'll take a timeout and come back and see, check out the injury to Khalil Johnson. We're back after this on the Tiger Sports Network.
Did you know that over 90% of small businesses that
Good news, it's back. Frosted Tips.
Absurdly large shoulder pads?
Saying talk to the hand?
No, the sensation's back at Zaxby's.
The Zensation Salad is back, and introducing the new Zensation Filet Sandwich Meal with hand-breaded chicken, Asian slaw, wonton strips, and citrus vinaigrette, both served with an egg roll. The Zensation Salad and Filet Sandwich Meal, only at Zaxby's.
What does it mean to be healthy? It means finding the steps you take today that lead to a healthier tomorrow, and knowing you have a partner on your wellness journey with the compassion of a cross and the security of a shield. Because at the end of the day, it means you, your health, your life, and all its possibilities. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Mississippi. Live healthy. Live blue. It's good to be blue.
And sacrifice a lot, man, to play football for these universities. Well, it looks like he's going to go. I thought he was going to the bench. He's going to the medical tent. Looks like he's favoring his shoulder, maybe his hip. I'm not really sure. Not going to speculate. So it's first down and 15 for Alabama State, back at its own 42-yard line, operating from left to right. They will hand the ball off. Not much there on that play. Back to the original line of scrimmage at the 46-yard line.
Just ran that straight dive against Jackson State. I'll tell you what, Coach, between both offensive defensive linemen, it's a physical game down there today, Coach.
Absolutely. So second down and 11 for Alabama State from its own 46. Alabama State going to just chew on that clock. They lead it 24-10, 13:55 to go here in the fourth. Clock right now not an issue for Jackson State, but they can't allow Alabama State to score any more points. Hornets again on the ground, not much there at all. A gain of 1, so it's going to be fourth down and 10.
Well, I tell you what, Coach, that was a great job. That time just reading that zone by Tyler Cosby. He did a great job with Jackson State on that play.
Third, did I say fourth down? It's third down, Coach. What are those bells, the sound effect?
You know, every time he plays that, Coach, Alabama State has gotten a big play.
Okay. Hopefully they won't do it here, Coach.
I hope he can stop playing.
Third down and 10. Jet Evan back in the shotgun. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Three-man front for Jackson State. Evan calls for the snap. Fires deep down the right side. A man open, and the catch is made for a big, big gain to the Jackson State 20-yard line. And that's a first down, Coach.
Coach, they brought the house that time, just ran a fade route down here to Jackson State sideline again. You know, you don't want that clock. They're trying to milk that clock and chew up as much time as they can. That's where the 40-second clock comes into play. But that was a huge play on third down.
Down to the 25-yard line of Jackson State, Jamie.
Yeah, that was just a simple go route. He just outran CJ and caught the ball. Great pass, great catch by the receiver and the quarterback.
Alabama State trying to extend the lead. They're up 24-10. They are in field goal range right now. And a nice play by the JSU defense as the running back for Alabama State went down on the play. He lost about 2 yards on that run. There was Ezra Gray on the carry.
Yeah, just ran a zone right outside zone to Jackson State sideline.
Second down and 12 for Alabama State from the JSU 28-yard line. Under 12 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. The Hornets leading 24-10. Jackson State has not led in this ball game. Man in motion from right to left. They hand it off to Ezra Gray, and he takes it inside the 20, 15, and is knocked down at the Jackson State 12-yard line. It's a 15-yard carry, and it's a first down.
Just ran power left to Ezra Gray. The backside guard pulled and kicked that defensive end out and created a huge hole on that side.
First down and 10 for Alabama State from the JSU 13-yard line. Hornets trying to extend the lead. They're up 24-10. Jet, the quarterback. Jet Evan, the quarterback, in for the injured Kadarius Davis. And Evan has been doing a pretty good job for Alabama State in this game. They're in the pistol formation. There's a snap. He'll hand it to Gray again. Gray inside the 10, inside the 5, battling his way down to the 1-yard line. It is first and goal for Alabama State.
Just ran the same play, Coach. And, you know, Alabama State, talking to Coach Don Hill during the week, Coach, he said if he could get that lead, he's just going to start running the football because he knew Jackson State struggled with the run.
Now, after this Alabama State touchdown, we have to start scoring quick.
Quick, Coach.
First and goal for the Hornets from the Jackson State 1-yard line. Gray in the backfield. Jet Evan in the shotgun. Takes the snap, and Gray won't get in, Coach. It's going to bring up second down and goal.
And you know Jackson State has been in this position before, Coach, and they made a great defensive stand down here.
All right. But the clock is starting to be Jackson State's enemy. Second down and goal for Alabama State from the JSU 1-yard line.
I tell you, it can also work against them if we stop them and go down and score.
Okay. Alabama State certainly taking their time as the clock now under 10 minutes. Second and goal from the 1-yard line. Alabama State trying to extend the lead. They're up 24-10 now. They want to make this a 3-possession game. And the Hornets call a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. We're back after this on the Tiger Sports Network. Second down and goal for Alabama State from the 1-yard line. Ezra Gray, the tailback for the Hornets. Jet Evan, the quarterback, he's in the shotgun here on second and goal for Alabama State. JSU with a 4-man front here on second and goal. Hornets lead it 24-10. There's a snap. Jet is going to just walk into the end zone for the touchdown.
Just ran quarterback sweep, Coach. They overloaded one side. Looked like it may have been unbalanced to one side. They just ran back the other way. And just ran quarterback sweep for a touchdown.
Some of the fans starting to make their way to the exit right now with 9:34 to go as Alabama State has extended to a 30-10 lead. Pending the outcome of this point after, rather. All right, there's a snap. The ball plays down. The kick is up, and it is good. Alabama State 31, Jackson State 10 with 9:34 to go. We're back after this on the Tiger Sports Network.
It's a connection to the world. A great starting point leading up to your final destination. A place where you'll see familiar faces, artists traveling, leaping even to different places. Because there are flight connections, then there are human connections. Those you can't buy a ticket for. You just have to be present. No matter where you go, you have something, some memory, some experience to hold on to. And before you explore it, you can get one more dose of vitality, hospitality, and congeniality, all at the Jackson Medgar Wiley Evers International Airport. Your pit stop for pleasant encounters. Your connection to the world.
Alabama State extends to a 31-10 lead over Jackson State. JSU football this season brought to you in part by Olita Gift Shop. There's no need to haul your gift all the way to Ridgeland. Olita's Gifts and Greeks has a great selection of items for you to choose from. A gift from Olita's is right for any occasion. Come by Highway 51 in Ridgeland or call 601-856-8886. Jackson State football this season also brought to you by the Jackson Evers International Airport. They're a new sponsor to Jackson State this week, and we certainly thank them for sponsoring Jackson State football this season. All right, now let's check in with Jamie Horton down on the field. What's going on, Jamie?
Well, Rob, a lot of the fans have already started going towards the exit, so I think they pretty much think that we're going to, this game is pretty much in the books. But it's a lot of former football players here, and I have one right here, Marcella Speaks, who was the all-star linebacker up on Coach Comedy when you was here. What are your thoughts on the game, brother?
I'm just enjoying being back home and seeing the band and seeing the team and seeing old teammates.
You got something you want to tell Rob J?
Hey, Rob, how you doing? Hope you're enjoying the game.
You tell your brother, your son to bring me some Kansas City Chiefs gear. Hey, nothing. Marcella Speaks. Okay. Yeah. Talk about some hay. All right, Jackson State has run off 2 plays, and they've gained not one single yard with 9:23 to go here in this game. It's looking kind of bleak right now, Coach.
Coach, you're down 3 possessions. You can't run from sideline to sideline, Coach. You have to get your combinations route going. We've only challenged them vertically maybe 4 times, and that was twice in the middle to the tight end and 1 touchdown catch. I mean,
all right, Ponder back to throw. He's in trouble, hit as he throws, and that's going to be caught. That pass is caught for a first down. to the Alabama State 40-yard line. Hopefully Ponder is okay, and that is Pizza Hut first down to the Alabama State 40.
Yeah. Ponder took a shot right there, Coach. Again, offensive line, it's 2-on-1 protection blocking. You're wasting a block inside.
94 defense. That foul's declined. The results of the play is.
All right, a penalty was called on that play. I think roughing the passer, Coach.
I mean, they're lining that guy up wide outside and bringing him. The tackle needs to kick and get that man, Coach. That's his man.
Jackson State now with the ball at the Alabama State 41-yard line. Tigers started at their own 30. Ponder back in the shotgun. He's taking some hits in this game today. Ponder back to throw. Throws across the middle, almost intercepted.
Excuse me, Coach. The running back did a swing route on that one. I thought Ponder was going to come there to the running back, but he went vertical. Just lobbed it in the middle of the field. The free safety was just standing right there. Nobody else was in the middle of the field.
2nd and 10, Jackson State from the Alabama State 41-yard line. 8:28 to go here in the fourth. The Tigers down 31-10. Ponder back in the shotgun. They'll go with the draw play, and it's going to be brought down about after a 4-yard pickup on the play.
Just running outside zone right there, Coach. I'm sorry, receiver speed sweep to this sideline over here.
All right, 3rd down. That play didn't get JSU many yards as they're down 31-10. So 3rd down and about 7 to go. Ponder looking, throws toward the right side. A man is open, and it is almost picked off, or is it picked off,
Coach? Went out of the hands of the receiver into the hands of the defensive back.
All right, so it is intercepted, and Alabama State will have the ball with 7:59 to go here in the fourth. They lead it 31-10 over Jackson State. We're back after this on the Tiger Sports Network. All right, we have a new quarterback in the ball game for Alabama State. It is, let's see here, Coach. That's Chris Scott, the 6'4" freshman from Natchez, Mississippi. Played at Natchez High School. Alabama State in the catbird seat right now. They lead it 31-10 with 7:27 to go here in the fourth quarter. It is 2nd down for Alabama State. As you know, they will just start running the ball right now, Coach.
Yeah, that clock, again, is like you said early on, is not in our favor right now. And again, Coach, they're bagging off, they're bailing from Jackson State. Work your out routes. Work your out routes and, get your first down. Your swing passes are not going to help you right now. Running sideline to sideline is not going to help you. You got to throw the football, Coach.
2-yard gain on the play for Alabama State. It's going to be 3rd down now. 3rd down and about 7 for the Hornets. Next week, Jackson State travels to Itta, Mississippi to take on Mississippi Valley, and somebody will come away with a win in the conference between those two.
You're absolutely right, Coach. Somebody has to, come away with a win, and I just know Jackson State is going to come back and get after Mississippi Valley because they'll be hungry for a victory.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think Jackson State will get the first win next week in the SWAT.
Yeah, Coach.
3rd down and 5. The game is in Itabena. Quarterback is going to keep it, and he makes a nice run. He's right at the first down marker, right at the line to gain. He may have picked up the first down there, Coach.
He's a big, tall kid. He better get down, Coach, before somebody unloads on him.
Yeah, that's Chris Scott, and he did pick up the first down.
He's a redshirt freshman, 6'4".
So he's returning to his home state. 1st down and 10 for Alabama State now from its own 24-yard line. I think we hear a lot of doors slamming up here, Coach. There may be some of the JSU coaches a little upset at what they're seeing.
Yeah, the whole wonder shook right now. Just as long as they don't knock this floor down.
Absolutely,
all right.
yeah. They'll be okay. I know a lot of frustration going around.
Yeah, they're right next door, too.
Yeah. All right. They'll hand it off, and a nice pickup on the play here as Alabama State takes it across the 40 to the 41-yard line. Another 1st down as the clock continues to move with 5:39 to go here in the 4th.
Well, they've pretty much worn down our defense, Coach. Our defense put up a gallant effort today. You know, they just wore them down, Coach. You know, when you go 3 and out, I mean, at the half, we 3 for 11 in 3rd down conversions at the end of the 3rd quarter, Coach. So I can only imagine what we look like now.
Alabama State at its own 41-yard line with 5:15 to go here in the 4th quarter. Hornets lead it 31-10. It's a 3-possession game as they will keep it on the ground and go with Merritt as he takes it across the 45 to the 46. And Alabama State won't be in any hurry to snap this football.
Just tried to run that outside zone, and the running backs are keeping the ball in bounds. Jackson State has some timeouts on the board.
And were it not for Mississippi Valley, we'd be in dead last. Valley 0-2 in the SWAC after the day's loss to Pine Bluff.
Yeah,
We'll be 0-1.
I thought Valley had a chance, Coach.
They did, Coach. They're not a bad team. Valley's not a bad team at all. 2nd down for Alabama State. And a nice tackle for a loss for the Tigers as Merritt goes down at the 40-yard line. He loses 2 yards. Bringing up 3rd down now for Alabama State.
Yeah, that tackle came off the edge by that cornerback over there, number 28, Thayard. You know, I like the jerseys, Coach, but it's hard to see the numbers from up here.
Yeah, it is. That gray jersey with the blue numbers. Pretty jersey, though.
Yeah.
Under 4 minutes to go, Coach. Alabama State 31, Jackson State 10. 3rd down and 11 for the Hornets. Scott, the quarterback, back in the shotgun for Alabama State. Calls for the snap. He'll hand it off. No, actually, he'll keep it, and down he goes.
Yeah, he ran into...
So that's a sack.
Yeah, that was a... Well, I won't say it was a sack, Coach. It was a pull. It was a zone read.
They lose yards.
It was a sack.
It was a sack. Thought I knew a little bit something about football, bro.
Just a little bit.
That's a little bit.
Brown, that's about the 2nd time all year he been right. What would he do without me?
I don't know, Coach. I learned everything from you, Coach. All right, so Alabama State will punt this away. And is that timeout?
Got a flag.
Okay, got a flag. All right, let's check in now with Jamie Horton. What's going on, Jamie?
Illegal substitution. Defense. 12 men in the formation. That's a 5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
All right.
Jamie waiting on us, I believe.
Go ahead, Jay.
Yeah, Rob, I had to let the referee make his call.
Okay, Jay.
But I found out that the Alabama State starting quarterback today was actually a 2-year starter at Mississippi Valley 2 years ago, and he transferred to Alabama State. Also, Khalil Johnson came back in the game. He was all right. It was a separated shoulder. He popped it back in and said he'll be fine.
If I have a separated shoulder, Coach,
I already know.
After I get through crying, after I finish crying.
Would you want me to come get you?
Yes, sir. Talking about he popped it back in the game. What? We'll be back after this.
Unlike fanny packs,
bowl cuts, and troll dolls, the sensation is back at Zaxby's. The fan favorite Zensation Salad is back. And introducing the new Zensation Filet Sandwich Meal. Both feature hand-breaded chicken, Asian slaw, wonton strips, and citrus vinaigrette. And both are served with an egg roll. The Zensation Salad and Zensation Filet Sandwich Meal for a limited time only at Zaxby's. Order ahead at Zaxby's.com or on the Zaxby's app.
Hi, this is Attorney Richard Schwartz. Me and my entire staff are dedicated to helping our Mississippi neighbors get the most money they deserve after a car, truck, or motorcycle wreck. You know the insurance company is not on your side. That's why it's important to get your attorney working for you right away. It's always free to talk to us, so the only thing you got to remember is one call, that's all. Call me, Richard Schwartz, at 601-988-8888 or visit us online at onecall.ms.
On first down, the Tigers with a 5-yard pass. Second down and 5 now for JSU. Ponder throws again along the left side. The catch is made by Ramik Wallace. He takes it across the 40 for a first down. Brought to you by Pizza Hut. Jackson State now with a sense of urgency as they go with the no-huddle offense. With a minute 45 to go, the Tigers with the no-huddle offense, and they're throwing on every down now. I know. Ponder throws, incomplete. All right, coming up after the game, we'll hear from Coach Hendrick. A minute 33 to go.
You know, again, like I said earlier with Ponder, Coach, we just got to make sure that we find out what are we trying to do when we start rotating the quarterbacks. Get your identity for offensively, Coach.
Ponder in the shotgun on second down and 10. Claps his hands, takes a snap, throws. It's going to be incomplete. Actually, it's complete up to midfield and gets a first down.
Again, they're throwing the deep outs that we talked about earlier, Coach. You know, the defensive backs are bailing. They're pressing your man the whole game, but they're turning and running because they're afraid that they're going to get beat deep. So work your outs. They've been doing that to us all night long, Coach.
Jackson State with it at midfield. Ponder back to throw. Throws in the right flat. The catch is made. A pickup of 8 yards to the Alabama State 42-yard line.
Just ran a 10-yard hitch route, Coach, an 8-yard hitch route over there.
Coming up on a minute to go here in the fourth quarter. Boy, these stands have cleared out here at Memorial Stadium.
Yeah.
Second and short for Jackson State. Ponder again back to pass, steps up in the pocket, and he slips out of a tackle, throws. Nice catch down to the 21-yard line for Jackson State. That's another first down brought to you by Pizza Hut, but it may be too little too late with 52 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Jackson State will fall to 0-1 in conference play. Tigers at the 20-yard line of Alabama State. 43 seconds to go. Tigers in the red zone. Sponsored by Penn Street Investments. Ponder throws. It is incomplete. Another nice crowd on hand to leave disappointed here from this loss that will happen in 34 seconds.
Yeah, it looked like they tried to fake screen and the receiver go straight up the field, but miscommunication between Ponder and the receiver.
Coming up, we'll have our offensive and defensive players of the game. Second down and 10 for Jackson State from the Alabama State 20-yard line. Alabama State 31, Jackson State 10. Derek Ponder back in the shotgun. Has time. Now rolls to his left. Throws in the end zone. And this is incomplete. Right into the military down there where the cannon is.
I'm surprised that thing's still down there, Coach.
Did we hear it today?
Once. They do it when you score a touchdown, correct?
They, I don't know if they moved that from last year. A player ran into that last year.
Remember that?
Yeah. All right, third down and 10 for Jackson State. 25 seconds to go in this ball game. Guess they're trying to get a score here to make this respectable. Ponder claps his hands, takes the snap, looking, throws. The catch is made, and he's going to be short of the first down, so it's going to be 4th down and about 2, but with 17 seconds to go. Jackson State calls a timeout.
Timeout.
With 13 seconds
Jackson
left.
State.
All right, Coach, coming up after the game, we'll take a look at our offensive and defensive players of the game, and do you have someone in mind?
Well, Coach, you know, defensively, C.J. Anderson is, you know, he's made 5 tackles, and you look at Kyle Arrington, he's made 6 tackles. So those 2 guys are right there. Even Glass has 5
Absolutely.
tackles. So,
we'll have that for you after the game.
We'll have
what
some
about
game
offensively?
players. Offensively, Coach,
you got to call name somebody.
You know, I know it, Coach. Rob J. Nah. Tyson Alexander has 12 carries for 53 yards. This is just third quarter numbers I'm talking.
Okay.
So we haven't gotten them.
I think Coach Hendrick and his staff will turn this around, Coach. It's a new staff. You know, it's still a young team, so I think they'll turn this around, Coach.
Yeah, you're right, Coach.
All right, it is 4th down, and the Tigers will go for it here with 13 seconds to go. They throw it underneath. The catch is made. It is a first down, but he fumbles the football, and he goes out of bounds with 6 seconds left. Six seconds left.
Looked like he was trying to break a tackle there, Coach, and stretch it out and get extra yards, and then he fumbled it. So,
all right, first and goal for the Tigers. 6 seconds to go. This is the last play of the ball game. They throw it underneath. The catch is made, and he's going to take it in for the touchdown with no time on the clock. All right, Jackson State 31. I'm sorry, Alabama State 31. Jackson State 16, pending the outcome of the point after. Where are the officials going? Did they say he didn't score?
They still got to kick the field goal, Coach.
They got to kick the point after.
Yeah, you can't leave where the officials going,
where they
Coach.
going? Did they not count that as a touchdown?
Yeah, but you still got
you still have to kick the point after. Where they going? You still have to kick the point after.
Yeah, you can't end a game like that.
Was it a touchdown?
Yeah, it was a touchdown, but they don't let them kick the point after. That makes no sense. Well, maybe it's a new rule, Coach, with no time on the clock.
No, Coach, you still have to
I don't think they're crazy enough to just run off like that. We're going to take a break and come back. Final score, Alabama State 31, Jackson State 16.
I go by the name of Karan.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Bree Steves. What's up, y'all? It's Giannis.
Hey, yo, it's Rico Having. Jesse
What does it mean to be healthy? It means finding the steps you take today that lead to a healthier tomorrow, and knowing you have a partner on your wellness journey with the compassion of a cross and the security of a shield. Because at the end of the day, it means you, your health, your life, and all its possibilities. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Mississippi. Live healthy. Live blue. It's good to be blue.
I think it's a great thing that Nissan has came in and created such a major change in the life of people.
Before Nissan came to Mississippi, I had an 8-to-5 job. It was hard for me to make ends meet. But once Nissan came, I saw it as an opportunity to move forward in life.
I drive 55 miles to work every day, one way. I drive here because this is the best job I've ever had.